Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is July 9th, 2025, a very hot Wednesday in, the Northeast, I imagine, across most of the world. I don't know. It's officially summertime. It's been officially summertime, chat, and boy, oh boy, do we got a lot to go over within the next 15 minutes before first pitch. Of course, today is the debut of Cam Schlittler, the Yankees' number one pitching prospect and number 5 prospect overall in the system. And we'll preview him a little bit. I'm certainly pumped up to do so and just to watch this game. Even that aside, it's a big one tonight, chat. Last night's game, we discussed it, was possibly I was calling it, and I really stand by it. That was one of the best games this Yankees team has played in a long time. And it doesn't really have much to do with the offense, although that was nice. They've been hitting all July. The offense has looked a lot better, as I expected them to, once the first 2 weeks of the June swoon kind of went away, and it has. The defense, though, was, oh my God, a breath of fresh air. We'll talk about it. I mean, we'll see how tonight goes. And it is, spoiler alert, let's do this really quick. Same lineup as last night. So you got Jazz back at second base, and Oswald Peraza will remain at third base. Exactly the same carbon copy of last night's lineup. Of course, no complaints there. But, we got to get into this news really quick and discuss what went down today, which I'm sure most of you guys have heard by now. Came out right around towards the 5 o'clock hour. And, DJ LeMahieu designated for assignment, a move that we anticipated was on its way soon. I mean, something that we've discussed going back to last year was not just on the table, it was going to happen in September, where the Yankees were going to DFA DJ, and the judge kind of intervened and put a stop to that, which I don't have too much of an issue with because it's not like DJ was on the playoff roster anyway, so it didn't really cost us, but I doubt Judge intervened this time. It was really a no-brainer, and regardless, it was the move to make. And not much really to analyze here regarding the decision, because it was, with all due respect, pretty obvious. I kind of just want to also just shout out DJ and thank him for his time as a Yankee, which, he definitely deserves that because he was a dog for 2 years with us. Of course, you see what he did. Let me pull up these stats, and I went with a 162 game average because, COVID season in 2020. But most of us remember, for those who don't, for the younger fans out there that have only seen this version of DJ LeMahieu, who by now is 36 years of age, and over the course of the 6-year deal he signed prior to 2021, he's dealt with a lot of, lower leg stuff, and not like he was totally incompetent the entire duration of the contract. I mean, I like to, me and BBD, my boy, happy birthday to him, by the way, that was yesterday, we always discuss how before he got hurt in 2022, people forget how good DJ was before hurting his toe in Boston. He had an OBP near 400, a WRC plus around 140, entering August, and the reason I bring that up is because a lot of people think it's just 2019 to 2020 where DJ was good. No, that's not true, but ultimately, the 6-year deal was a disappointment, and the remainder is going to be $22 million owed through next year. But I do want to shout out the player that he was, which was a guy that received MVP votes, finished as high as, I think maybe both years he finished 4th in MVP voting, maybe even higher in the COVID-shortened 2020. But you guys see the numbers. Most of you guys remember, but if you don't, I just want to say, DJ was a dog. And we'll never forget about Prime DJ. I posted that a couple times on Yankstaff today, along with, posting the news, of course. He was insane, remarkably clutch, and for a team that actually is in a much better place than in recent years when it comes to bat to ball, a deep lineup. Entering the 2019 season, let me just say, coming off of 2018, Yankee fans were clamoring even more than Yankee fans are now for a guy that would be bat to ball, drive runners in scoring position, and boy, DJ was just. Talk about a breath of fresh air, like I mentioned, the defense last night. The entire first 2 years of DJ LeMahieu as a Yankee was a big-time breath of fresh air. So shout out to him. Can say all the cliche stuff, and I don't really mind doing so because it's true. The dude was a gamer, and he was a baller, and he was just a very representative player of the New York Yankees, and I want to thank him, for his time and all. Not to get all official, but for real, I don't think anybody's got an issue with DJ besides just, his spot in the roster, which, is no longer. Do want to play a quick soundbite from Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman, which Cashman spoke today about other stuff as well. We'll probably touch on that before first pitch, which is now 10 minutes from now. Also, reminder, chat, tonight's game's on Prime, by the way, if you weren't already aware. But here's Boone and Cashman on today's move.
Just ultimately made a decision that best for the roster configuration moving forward, and I'll give you an example. So, for tonight's game, if Peraza if Booney wants to pinch it for Peraza later in the game, currently the alternative to play third would be Escara. And that's just not something I could leave comfortably. And so as we walk through it, talk through it, ultimately made a tough decision, and that led us to make the roster change today.
It's been a tough couple days. Some hard conversations, and and then ultimately coming to this conclusion. Obviously not easy for what's been a great player and who's done a lot of great things for this organization. Difficult, but at the end feel like this is the right thing to do at this time, and just certainly wish all the best for what's been a great player.
Yeah, so just one more time, shout out to DJ rather. 2019, 2020, and just this entire duration as a Yankee, like, there was nothing wrong besides just the tail end of the deal, or kind of the majority of the deal, where the performance declined. We all get old someday, and that's really just what happened to him. So one more time, shout out to DJ. Obviously, wish him best of luck in the future. He was a dog. But really quick before we get into the debut of Cam Schlittler, and that's what we're going to do now, Chad. We got to turn it over to tonight's game. It's a big one. Last night, again, one of the best games this Yankee team has played in a long time, possibly one of my favorite games all season. Maybe in large part due to the circumstances entering it, but it kind of all means nothing if you don't follow up with a win tonight. And that's the main priority, is get the W. Blue Jays, I know they were beating the White Sox earlier. I was kind of watching that game, not sure how it finished. I'm sure I'll be aware soon, but got to win, and also ideally the route to get that is seeing another night of just fantastic infield defense. I mean, we talked about it last night on the stream, and it was a move we were all clamoring for. Like, we kind of knew it would solve I keep saying like half our problems in regards to multiple different things, but the move to have Jazz go back to second, and then Oswald Peraza, who just had himself a day at third base yesterday, my goodness, dude, it was like an instant turnaround, looked like a different team, and ideally they replicate that same efficient infield defense tonight. And something I mentioned now a couple times about with the move to second base for Jazz and Peraza at third, take a look around the entire diamond, like, there's a lot of talk, and understandably so, because it was a rough few weeks, and the whole thing about Boone and fundamentals. You look at the Yankees' defensive alignment and just take a look at the lineup right here, for example. Who are you really worried about defensively? Now, Jason, I'll give you that, but let's be honest, he surprised us substantially in left field with his improvement out there. And worst comes to worst, not even worst comes to worst, most likely this is the plan if he sticks around. You'll have Trent Grisham replace him late in the games come October anyways. But really besides that, my point is here, it all comes down to Anthony Volpe. Like, if Volpe just returns back to being forget even elite shortstop like he was last year, but just a guy that's a competent shortstop that can make the plays, and he certainly looked good last night. And again, don't want to read too much into this, but it's worth mentioning that it does seem like the regression for Volpe defensively correlated a lot with when Jazz went on the IL, and then of course when he returned from the IL was at third base. The reason I say I don't put all that much stock into that is because a lot of the issues with Volpe have been plays in the hole, to his right. But all I know is he looked good last night. The entire Yankee infield looks good last night. I don't worry about this defense long term. I was going to say assume they keep Jazz there. No, we know they're going to keep Jazz there. Jazz is the second baseman every day going forward. Cashman also had some other quotes, which I kind of still have to dissect myself. But some of it was about the in-house options, plans for the trade deadline, which he kind of was doing some Cashman speak, which saying like, we're going to be active, got to see what the market is, blah, blah, blah. But he did mention he wants to get a starter, he wants to get relievers, and he does want to get a third baseman. So, for what it is, for the way he speaks, I'm cool with what everything Cashman said. The only thing that's kind of gotten some pushback, he kind of like vehemently defended Anthony Volpe, or more so doubled down on his belief in Anthony Volpe going forward, which I have no problem with that, although I've considered him, like, at this point, as of late, officially kind of naming him or labeling him a bust offensively, which he kind of is at this point. I mean, the WRC Plus continues to trend down. He's now at a 92, which is very close to the first 2 years of his big league career. But he is the shortstop. There's no other options. They're not trading for anybody this year. He'll probably be the shortstop next year, too. He just has to figure it out. And as I mentioned time and time again now, I'm not even talking offensively because I trust the rest of this offense, especially if Austin Wells is going to get hot. Good grief. I just need him to play defense. And I have faith that he will. I just feel good about this team right now. But, it can all go away tonight if they don't follow up what they did last night with another win. So, there's your starting lineup for tonight. Again, exact replica of yesterday's game. And really quickly, because we got first pitch in about 4 minutes, chat. We all know the deal. Debut of Cam Schlittler. And I think I kind of got saying the name down finally. I had just the worst time the last time we were on here discussing Cam Schlittler. I was just fucking stuttering trying to pronounce it, but I think we're good now. Anyways, 6'6", 45 pounds, whatever it is. He's a big dude, yo. I keep mentioning that he's touching 99. He has touched 99. It's more so a consistent 96 to 97, whatever. The dude throws gas, and his sweeper apparently is pretty nasty as well. This was a fifth-round pick out of the 2022 draft, and the scouts kind of just say year over year he's consistently developed and made improvements, whether it be adding the velocity, becoming just, in a more general sense, a complete pitcher, or improving upon his secondary pitches, which, again, scouts, especially the sweeper, are pretty high on. He, so far this year, combined double in AAA, 2.82 ERA in the minors, 99 Ks, and 76 and 2/3 innings. You guys see the stats all on there. Here's a little video of him, but takes the ball for the Yankees tonight, and it can just be a spot start for Cam Schlittler. He's going to be, I don't want to use the word fixture in this rotation, but if he does his job and he impresses, he's going to be sticking around. We kind of need him to, and that is speaking for going forward. And we'll see what happens at the trade deadline. But we can just keep it to tonight's game. We kind of need him to show up, like the state of the rotation, the state of the pitching staff, which outside of what's his name, Jeff Heatlib, I already forget his name. The guy that pitched last night that gave up the home run to Cal Raleigh. Outside of him, the bullpen was pretty damn good. The overall pitching staff was good. That's going to be huge. Until the Yankees bring in another arm in the bullpen, in the starting rotation, we need the guys on the staff right now. And this is obvious to whether it be keep us in the game, give us a chance to win, but especially I get worried about the back end of the bullpen. You get a lead. The guys that we know are the fixture in that pen, Weaver, Williams, and Williams been pretty good for the most part. You give those guys a lead, the game has to be won. I'm still nervous about this pitching staff, but in terms of tonight, it all starts with Cam, and hype for that MLB debut. And we got first pitch in a couple minutes, chat. So speaking of Cam, we're about to see him in just a brief moment. Yo, chat, hope everybody is doing well. Again, happy Wednesday, July 9th. We're now in the thickness, that sounded weird. The thickest summer? Is that what people say? Whatever. I just hope you guys are doing well. Last night was a freaking blast, so let's keep the vibes up tonight. As always, it always is dependent on what the Yankees do. So if they give us a chance to keep the vibes high, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be chilling. But obviously, we got to see how the game goes. But feeling good. Last night was awesome. MLB debut for Cam Schlittler tonight. Same lineup as yesterday. I think it's the first time this year since April the Yankees have had the exact same lineup in back-to-back games. Just for right now, this is the best probably I think a lot of us have felt going into a Yankee game in, I don't know, almost a month by now. Certainly enjoyed what last night gave us. Some good vibes. Very big win. And with that said, got to do it again tonight. So, I will be back in 2 seconds. We got first pitch in just a moment, but I'm going to go set up my screen recording out there. Drop some predictions in the chat. Please drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Shout out to the mods, Morgan and Luna, also intern Tim, which, reminder, watch parties are now time-stamped. So if you want to go back and, watch some of my zoo animal-like reactions, I guess, you'll be able to do that. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. I will be right back, and, be right back. All right, Chad, how we doing, yo? Let me pull you guys up really quick if we got time. I believe that was our final commercial break. Sounds like it. So, yeah, yo. Whichever way you want to watch the game, kick back, relax, or at least to start out, yo, I think I might be on the edge of my seat. Did just come back from the gym and highly caffeinated, if you can't tell. So, also a little bit hyped up for that reason as well. But, yo, let me pull you guys up really quick, do a few shout-outs here. A little roll call to everybody we got in the chat. Yo, we got almost 200 people in here already. It's freaking awesome. Let's see. Here's what we got. We got, again, shout out Luna and Morgan, modern as always. Again, intern Tim as well. But, yo, we got Christian. We got Hunter. We got Landon. We got, there's my guy Tim under the alias of Merch. We got Smelly. We got Noah Smith. We got Craig for JJ, Master Kai, Hector. What's going on, brother? Longer Lord Slicks. We got Katie. We got Condom Dog. We got Sterling, Mallory, Archer. Yo, we got I feel like new faces in here tonight. John Barbalich, Lake the Beast Lake, Bobes, Brando, Jasmine. I see you guys. How we doing, yo? Chris, what is going on, guys? Yeah, as we've been doing lately, I will have you guys pulled up in between innings, because I got to make sure I am locked into the game and don't get too distracted by anything. You guys have a habit of doing that. That's how much I like you. But yo, click like on the stream if you haven't already. Pleasure to see you guys again. And yeah, Cam Schlittler's taking his warm-up tosses right now. Another look at his minor league stats. This is combined again through Double and Triple A. He had one rough outing in with Scranton, and I was reading up on it. Shout out my guy Ryan Garcia of Empire Sports Media, who crushes it. He's a total dog. And that one bad outing he had in AAA apparently was like a couple error inning, and he happened to give up like a grand slam after that. But other than that, everything regarding his minor league season and just his progression as a Yankee pitching prospect, now it has him, number one in the system pitching prospect wise. Everything to do with his development has been like kind of raved about amongst scouts. So hyped up for this. But yo, now it's game time. Now we're gonna see how he does. Yeah, I think it's game time, chat. Let's do it, yo. Let's do it. Let me pull up the box score and see if that is ready to go on ESPN's end. Not just yet. All right, let's see. Did the freaking Blue Jays win today? I'm sure they did. Oh, let's go, chat. The Blue Jays lost to the fucking White Sox, man. Which, it's baseball. I'm not roasting them for that. I'm just hyped. Like, I don't think we haven't played the White Sox yet this year, right? No, we haven't. I'm sure we'll lose a game. We lost fucking 16-1 last year. Like, it's baseball. Shit can obviously happen. So I'm not picking on the Blue Jays for that. But for obvious reasons, that is huge. So, yo, chat. What's that bring it down to now? 3-game deficit in the AL East, which sucks to have to say, but yo, whatever. It's the circumstances that we've been dealt with now. Just got to deal with it. We can bring it down to 2.5 games. We have to win tonight, chat. Have to win. All right, I think box score is in. Schlittler is ready to go. He's wearing number 31, of course, formerly worn by Aaron Hicks. And as I get the box score in, first pitch 97. Let me just get this in here, and we'll be good to go. Just bear with me here for like 30 seconds. Bang, bang, bang. Dude, he looks like a dog already. Nice. 98. What? Jesus fuck. Hold on. I gotta get this box score in so I can focus.
They are here. They rented a van. They loaded up about a dozen family members.
Nice.
And they headed to New York.
Bang. I think we're good to go, chat. We sound good. Everything look good.
Adds a little pressure when your
Make sure I'm
friends
not behind at all.
Oh,
I just missed his first strike because I skipped forward to make sure we're ahead. What is going on here?
That's amazing that Wells.
All right, we're good. I got a 2-1 count. Box score is good. We sound good. Internet's good. Now we're watching, Chad. Here we go. 2-1 on JP Crawford. This umpire's got a tight-ass zone already, so we'll keep our eyes peeled to that. Now, I've seen, I'm not going to start complaining already. Dude, I have so many thoughts. This guy looks like a fucking dog, dude. Holy shit. And he's 6'6", if I haven't mentioned that already. Anyways, just an early observation. There's been 2 pitches in this first at-bat where this umpire's squeezing him. And it better not be no. This always pissed me off, like, oh, he's a rookie, he's got to earn it. Like, no, motherfucker. The strike's a strike, you call it a strike. That's always cracked me out, like, the veteran argument, too. It's like, oh, he's a veteran, so he might get the outside corner. Motherfucker, if you're giving the outside corner, give the outside corner. Anyways, leadoff walk. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Chat, I'm going to sip my water, take a deep breath, and I'm going to walk in. I did chest today at the gym, so I feel like a gorilla. Anyways, leadoff walk to Crawford, all good.
The same defense, the same as yesterday for both.
Again, he got kind of screwed by the umpire, but here we go. Here's J-Rod, runner off first, nobody out. Dude, he's consistently.
And how unusual was that ball? This is the first time
We've seen 3
that the
pitches of
Yankees and
98 or
their
above
opponent played back-to-back
already.
games against each other with the same lineup since June 2nd and 3rd of 2012 at Detroit. It just doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
both teams, okay.
It's a weird part
So
of
the Mariners
game
running out
where,
the same
you know,
lineup as
it's
well.
just not- you're not certain as a player.
Popped
what
up.
place in the lineup,
So this should
where
be
you're playing.
the first out for
Fly ball.
Cam Schlittler. Bellinger's under it, one dead. Let's go.
Bellinger's there.
Needed that.
And J-Rod makes the
All
first
right,
out.
word up.
All right, it's time to take a
Like
look at
that.
the keys to the game, Paul.
Well, keep the line moving.
Again, Chad, I'll be
The
pulling you up in
offense has
between
been
innings, so
really
don't
good,
think I'm
scoring
ignoring
5
you.
home runs in the last 7 consecutive games, and running back, just kind of like what you talked about, Michael. Same lineups going at it again tonight, and believe it or not,
Sure.
the Yankees haven't done that since April. So it's just not done this day and age. And home run watch, we saw it last night. The league leaders, Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge, both went deep. Raleigh's still.
I'm nervous, Chad. I was nervous going into last night's game too, though, and it worked out. So here's Cal Raleigh.
You are.
Yeah, I'm taking
Yep.
Judge. Taking him right
This
now.
good old piece of shit. Just kidding. I'm sure he's a good guy. He is a good guy.
Jeff Hartley served
But not right
a
now.
home run, and obviously Hartley ended up being.
Of course, it is 36th home run last night, an absolute bomb. Also, we didn't discuss the corresponding move. You guys probably know this stuff by now, but I also want to, get my thoughts out. We'll just mention it. Yorbert Vivas called back up to the big league roster. That's a corresponding move for DJ. And the move for Cam was Jeff Hartley was DFA'd. So he's gone.
All the starters watching him closely, leaning up against the railing.
Yo, a little high.
Part of their fraternity.
Well, he has topped 100 already, so he is geeked up.
Left arm's tatted up a little bit. It's cool to see him wearing 31 too. Like, he's not wearing some Joe Schmo 84 or something. No disrespect to David Garcia, but you know what I'm saying.
1 and 2.
Strike 3, let's go!
He brings up his first strikeout.
Cam Schlittler's first big league K catches Cal Raleigh looking 100 miles an hour, chat. Fire me up. Fire me up, baby. I'm posting that. First strikeout for Cam Schlittler, 100 miles an hour to catch Cal Raleigh looking. Pretty good start.
I mean, just right there. Leading home velocity right over the top. I mean, a 6'6" guy can.
Freed asking for the ball, all of them asking for the ball.
Advantage with that high release point.
Damn, bro, the whole Yankee starting staff is lined up like a cult right now. It's sick.
This is what 100 looks like, Michael, right down the middle.
This is badass shit, man. But gonna watch the game. Gonna watch the game. So there's only 1 out. Now 2 outs. I am gonna post that. Get that back angle out of here, bro. I want to be able to see these fucking pitches. That was a sweeper, and we just missed it. We don't even know what it looked like.
So he's been a fast riser in the system, promoted to Double-A last August, impressed in big league camp this spring, moved up to Triple-A last month.
Dude, that's hype as shit, man.
5 starts later.
Take another caption now.
I'm very surprised Crawford hasn't tried to move at first base just to kind of disrupt things.
Another triple-digit fastball there, 100 miles an hour.
Badass, man. All right, so that post is up. We got a 1-2 count now on a Rosarena.
And the 1-2.
By the way.
100
Dude,
miles an hour foul back
I'm
again.
telling you, man.
Rosarena.
I'll admit, I'm very susceptible to getting hype with stuff like this. But for now, can we just enjoy this and just say, Cam has the fucking look about him, dude. Like Anakin-like. Anakin-esque. Skywalker. All right, another 1-2. Goes over. Decent looking move.
Throws over. Crawford dives back. Crawford with 5 stolen bases.
And you've shown him enough fastballs in this count where a good slider just off the
Badass.
outside corner or the curveball. All right. Get a swing and a miss.
Another 1-2. Come on.
And the pitch.
Let's go!
It's at 100 miles an hour.
Dude!
A scoreless first inning.
Chat, fire me up, man. Fire me up. 2 Ks in his first inning.
Showing some good.
And both of them were on 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. That one's swinging. Shit, I almost wish I kind of waited and I could have posted both. But whatever. The point was made that Cam Schlittler, his stuff, and especially the fastball from what we've seen early, looks as legit as everybody described. But just half an inning, of course. But as we say, chat, so far so good. Not that I coined that term. Anyways, yo, how are we feeling? I can't imagine we're feeling anything but really good about what we just saw. But we'll see how the rest of the game goes. So far so good for Cam. Now we got to start hitting, yo. Well, we haven't had a chance to start hitting yet. And yesterday we did a damn good job scoring runs, of course, with 10. First time in July. First time since, I guess we scored over 10 against Oakland. But whatever it is, we talked about it a lot. The Yankees offense has looked a lot better in July. And let me flip this on. Dude, I'm really, really excited for many reasons, but Austin Wells is getting me hyped up, yo. 3 homers in 3 straight games. We know the deal. Judge, he's just destroying the ball again. Stanton, of course, had the home run last night. Jazz has been playing well for a long while now. Let's see. I also like speaking of the lineup being the same, Jason didn't have a great day at the plate yesterday in the box score. He was 0 for 4. Did have some really good at-bats, but regardless, I like that they just ran him right back out there at leadoff. And I hope to do the same thing again tonight. Even if he were to struggle, but the offense overall doesn't, keep it as is. Like, if this works, don't fix what ain't broken. Although, again, in July, the Yankees entering last night were averaging 6 runs per game. It was just the pitching as of late that had been costing us. But, yeah, and looking forward to the defense today with Peraza at third, who was just phenomenal yesterday. Again, one more time, if you're just joining, I'm sure you all heard the news that DJ DFA'd. I just want to emphasize, I thank him for his time. DJ was a dog, great Yankee for a long time, or for a good while. Shout out to DJ LeMahieu. I'm so hyped up right now, bro. I feel like I can't even speak. But all right, here we go. Jason leading off. It's this Logan Evans dude. We talked about him last night. He's been good. I don't know much about him other than his stats, but he's a rookie. He's made 8 starts this year, ERA sub 3. So we'll see what he's all about today. Let's go, Jason, 2-0. Chat, I will pick you back up after this half inning. Give me a little solo shot in the first. What do you say?
And a strike to Dominguez.
Yeah, Dominguez again, 0 for 5 last
Chat, I lifted fucking heavy today. No big deal.
Much better.
I ain't trying to gas myself up.
City Field, but for the past 10 games or so.
Ripped, right field foul.
Good swings.
Yo, chat, bear with me in this first 30 minutes of this game, inning or two. I'm juiced up, bro. I'm juiced up. I ain't gonna lie.
Third stint with the big league club this year.
Jason, last 15 games hitting 357.
2/3 scoreless innings in
Ground ball up the middle, base hit, let's go! Leadoff single for Jason, who I would love, maybe after Judge's AB is over, would love for him to steal base this inning. Although we saw Cal Riley's arm last night. He threw out Jazz, and it was a bullet. But yeah, no, I mean, Jason's possibly the fastest guy in the league. Let me fix this box score. Bang.
It's kind of an awkward thing to be a leadoff hitter when Aaron Judge
So, Cap.
is second. Because you get on, you want to run, you want to get things going, but, if you are successful, you steal second base, and that leaves first base open where it gives him a little wiggle room with Aaron Judge.
You're my fucking shoulder a little bit. Judge still has his Anakin scar.
With a home run last night.
Ball.
2-0.
Uh-oh, chat. I think I smell something.
24 years old.
I think this Logan Evans character
smells
a little scared.
Before the start tonight, he said, in a sense of being a baseball player, it's a dream.
He does not present himself like a guy that has a sub-3 ERA, I will say. Oh. 2-1. Hanging slider. Please throw that again.
It's funny, we talk about that, and you hear the players, the Yankee, youngsters coming up talk about it, but when the other teams do the same thing, then we're not making.
So Cap, ball. 3-1. Belly on deck, Stanton in the hole. Jason Judge, Belly, Stanton, Jazz, Goldie, Wells, Volpe, Peraza. He kind of looks like Logan Evans. Kind of looks like a Randy Dobnak. Is that who I'm thinking of? Is it Randy Dobnak? Whoever the Uber guy was for the ball 4. Judge works a walk. First and second, nobody out. Chat, let's go. Was that the guy on the Red Sox I'm thinking of? No, I'm thinking of the whoever the Uber driver was for the Twins in the 2019 ALDS. Was that Dobnak, or am I getting this confused? Whatever. Mark Rippinger. So the home plate umpire is considered neutral. I feel like Yes's scouting report is kind of off
Lentz at
sometimes.
first,
And not blaming
Jacob
Yes, they get it from
second,
an
and
outside
Victor
source, of
Plaza
course.
is over at third.
Anyways, first and second, nobody out. Bottom one. Here's Bellinger.
with a 13-game hitting
Yep.
streak. And a strike.
Yeah, we had a few guys last night with multi-hit
Dominguez at
games.
second, Judges at first.
And possibly the best one is another good day to plate for Paul Goldschmidt. He continues to look good in the month of July as well. Ground ball right side. That's going to sneak through for a base hit.
Dominguez rounds third. He's coming
Let's
up
go.
end zone. Flips it into
Just like that, chat, immediately.
Bellinger. Heads up 14-game
1-0 Yanks. RBI single for Bellinger.
1-0 Yankee lead.
Well, the Yankees
Word. I'm going to get, I think, that entire inning. I want to get the Jason leadoff single. I'll grab a quick clip of the Judge walk. And, yeah, 1-0 Yanks early, and still nobody out, chat. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, please. Should be a good night, but we'll see. A lot of baseball left. I don't want to get ahead of myself, of course.
And he's a weapon. His legs are a weapon for sure. Here's Stanton. And there's a walk. Had a home run last night. The second of the year.
Get this clip. We got Stanton up. Why do I feel like Stanton's going to be fucking deep right now, dude?
All
Alright, getting this clip up on Yanks Ave. Yo, chat, click like if you haven't already. I won't be a broken record asking, but you know what I always say. It does help out a great deal. It does. It does. I didn't want to be facetious about it. Alright, here we go. 1-0 Yanks. What do we got? First and second, still nobody out. Here's Stanton. Getting this clip up.
What was the record there again, Mike?
46 and 7.
46 and 7. I mean, it's amazing to me. You would think they'd homered in the same time. You know, maybe 10, 15 games, but not 50 sometimes, huh?
Rick! Right center field! Oh, shit!
Base hit.
That's going to score Judge.
Scoring is Judge. Bellinger moves to third. RBI single for Stanton. 2-0 Yanks.
Hold on, I got to fucking get to work here, chat. Hold on.
Well, we've gone over from last night and through the scouting report, the keys of the game. I mean, the Yankee offense, even during the time they were losing,
Oh, shit.
scoring over 5 runs a game, 7 consecutive. And we
Give me
saw a
that
lot of
clip
these last
and another
night.
hard hit ball for Giancarlo Stanton. We'll dissect all this once I get everything up. I gotta get to work here, Chad. The Bellinger single is up. Let me get the Stanton clip. That shit was ripped, dog.
Single for Stanton. That's the 11th inning for Stanton.
So yeah, 2-0 Yanks early. Still nobody out, by the way. And that'll bring up Jazz. Now runners on the corners for the Yanks.
A quick conference.
That had to have been at least 115 miles an hour, I'd imagine. This is good shit, chat.
So here's Jazz.
Very good shit. Everything is good. Life is good.
30 games since coming.
I love you all.
309 with a 975 OPS.
And a ticket to the All-Star game because of that, huh?
Yep.
Let's go, Jazz. Ground ball right side.
Grounded.
I thought they hit Stanton for a second. Wait a second.
First scoring is Bellinger, an RBI for Chile.
All right.
40th of the
You know what?
40-0 Yanks is
Actually, no. I'll post that separately. Got the Stanton clip up. I'm gonna get the RBI ground out. Because that's a fucking nice piece of hitting right there, yo. That's all Jazz had to do. Little ground ball, get the run in, and we got a 3-0 lead, chat. Hold on. Hold your freaking horses, chat. I'm gonna pull you guys up possibly right now.
And he's got plenty of time if he wants to.
After I get this RBI up. But yeah, yo, this game is off to a great start so far. 3-0 Yanks. Cam looked good in inning 1. And with this lead, yo, one, we can obviously just be hyped about the continued leveling out of the Yankee offense coming back to the mean. But now, yo, like with a 3-0 lead and Cam already looking good 1 inning in, it officially kind of just becomes, yo, like let's see what Cam's all about. Goldschmidt up the middle. That'll be an out. Runner goes to third though.
first route, number 2 moving to third is Stanton.
2-0 Yanks, Jazz RBI, bang, bang, bang. For those that are new around here and wondering like why I'm on my phone nonstop, just posting clips up on Yanks Ave Instagram and Facebook. But yo, Yanks Ave Instagram is kind of like the main thing. Like it all automatically goes onto Facebook. But if you're not following on Instagram, I do highly recommend. Everything look good box score wise. Word. Let's go, chat. I'll put you guys back up as originally scheduled after this half inning. We got 2 outs, runner on third. Austin Wells, who we've discussed, is Do we say he's just hot now? I mean, 3 home runs in 3 straight games. A lot of you guys have mentioned, which I did not initially notice, but you definitely see his stance does look slightly more open. Not drastic, but,
1-1 on
you know,
Wells.
a change in stance coinciding with results makes the good results even better. So hype for that for obvious reasons. But let's see how this at-bat goes. 2-1.
2-1.
I gotta breathe, chat. I gotta freaking breathe. Good to see you guys again, yo. Let's have ourselves a night.
So Evans struggling here in the first. 3 runs already in. Runner at third.
Wells, fly ball right field.
Fly ball.
He knows he could have crushed that.
Right
But yo,
side,
whatever,
Canzone
dude.
comes on. Canzone makes the play, and that'll do
A great game last night
3 runs.
and a fantastic first inning tonight. And that's all it is, a first inning. It's only a 3-run lead. But, yo, it's right, not to be all Aaron Boone, but it's right there in front of us. And I'm saying that in regards to the Blue Jays already lost to the White Sox, which is huge. We talked about it. Got to win this game. And we're off to a good start tonight. So, chat, let me pull you guys up and see how the hell you're doing. Let's see. Yankee for life. Yo, Dan, I wish my Instagram account wasn't private so I could show you my judge edit. You can still probably send it to me, dude, if you just like DM it to me on Yanks app or whatever. What's good, Joey? How you doing, brother? Oh, it's your birthday yesterday? Happy birthday, man. Happy belated birthday. Yo, Morg, how we doing, yo? Everybody having a good Wednesday? The Stanton thing was only 106 miles an hour? Okay, that's cool. Dan, it's been a minute since you had a clip backlog, huh? Yeah, dude, for real, Morgan. You're not kidding. What's going on, Luke? How we doing, man? How we doing? Yeah, good start so far. Good start so far. Now we get to watch Cam continue to do his thing. If you missed the first inning, first 2 strikeouts, both on 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. The first one was Cal Raleigh caught him looking kind of right down the middle, but it was 100 miles an hour. And then he struck out Randy Rosarena swinging with another 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So now he gets the ball for inning 2 with a 3-0 lead. Woke up with an allergic reaction, but I'm okay now. Damn, Christian. What 2? Just like, did you eat something? Eat something funky? That's what happens to me if I eat mangoes. I don't think my body likes mangoes. Not officially diagnosed, but like, I get all red and puffy. Feeling like a gorilla, about 100 grams of protein, feeling good. Good to see you and be here. Hell yeah, Luke. Hell yeah. Yeah, did a little chest before the gym. Or before the gym. That would make sense. Before the stream. Got some protein in. We're chilling, yo. We're chilling. Haven't had a big dinner yet, but I'll save it for after the game if all goes well. And so far, it is. But yeah, let's see. What else has gone on today that I haven't discussed?
Good first inning for Cam Schlittler against the
Obviously discussed the DJ stuff.
Yeah, after the walk, all of a sudden he found
Norbert Vivas up as a corresponding move. I like that. Anything else went down?
some family members.
I don't think so. Cashman spoke. Was pretty general. Just said, like, we're seeking a starter, seeking relievers, seeking a third baseman, but, like, we'll see what the market is. We're going to try to be active. And he also put in another vote of confidence for Anthony Volpe, which, again, all I ask is good defense. So, yeah, yo, now that we got a 3-0 lead, Chad, and I want to really settle in. I'm still, like, all hyped up like it's pregame right now. Obviously, keep scoring. 3's never enough, but
Yeah, I mean,
want to see Cam do his thing.
Usually goes
And I want to see some ground balls. That was fun last night, bro. That was a blast watching the infield defense. Let me fix the box score real quick. Get the back camera out of here,
Really
dude.
impressed after that
Hate
walk
the back
to
end.
Crawford that Wells kind of settled him down by going to some breaking stuff. Got him over to the plate and then went back to the fastball to get a couple strikeouts.
There's that. Bang. All right. I'm going to settle in, Chad. I got to fucking... As always these days, every article of clothing is just like sticking to my body.
It's been so long.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Oh, man, chat. Most embarrassing moment of my life before, yo. Or at least it was up there.
40 years ago for me.
Coming home from the gym, and I have my little, like, speed walk. Like, I'm on the fucking team. Like, listen to some hype shit. Booking my ass home. And, you know, I always do, like, the 2 steps at once thing because it's way more efficient. And I'm, like, jumping up the stairs to my crib, and, I, like, stumbled over myself and tripped. Like, dropped my water gallon and everything. And, I had my headphones on. So, like, I look behind me, and, of course, every fucking lady in the city of Hoboken's walking by. And, like, they're looking at me a little bit, like, slight smirk. And, like, because I have my headphones on, noise cancellation, I don't know if they're saying anything, but I just figure they did. So I just kind of, like, awkwardly be like, I'm all good. And I fucking bolted up the stairs inside the crib and, not gonna leave the house till tomorrow. But, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all wood for the fire, Chad, as they
You
say.
look at going
It's my new favorite
forward,
quote,
you've got
which I did not
these
hear until a
games
couple
that
days
you got
ago,
the
but
break,
I
and
do
then
like
you
it.
come out of the break,
Leadoff walk in a
where
second for
everybody's
Cam. Let's lock
rested,
in.
so you might not need him for another start for a while, but still, if he makes an impression here, then he's going to get some more opportunities.
No, he's getting another start next turn of the rotation. Please.
So second walk, and here's Luke Raley.
Okay.
Polanco at first, nobody out. Yankees
Tell you,
lead
I'm
3-0.
Ground ball right side. Let's see if we can turn 2. On to second for 1. On to first. Oh my God, Chad. I don't know how to handle myself. This shit is just... Bro, I gotta post that too. I'm sorry, bro. I might fucking spam Yanks Ave today. I mean, that was just...
Double play ball.
I mean, yeah, it's tailor-made, but it just looks how it's supposed to look, man. And for a while, that was not the case with this Yankees team.
Yankees lead 3-0.
Yes, I need this.
So a quick 2 outs for Cam. I'm just gonna call him Cam, I think. I still do have trouble with his name, even though I'm getting better at it.
Very good hands here by
Volpe looking better, yeah. Very nice job by Jazz.
And he stayed with it and fired a
Let's
strike
go.
to Volpe. Canzone takes high.
Shout out my boy Osterman watching. Just got your text. If you're even in here, I don't know. But he's hyped about Jason leading off. And again, I'm very pleased that the Yankees, even though his at-bats looked good yesterday, he did go over 4. And they kept the leadoff spot. All right, let me get this posted.
1-1.
Making sure I wasn't looking indecent.
Now 1-2 on Canzone. Last 15 games, Canzone a .319 hitter. 5 home runs and 5 ribbies, so 5 solo shots.
Got a little weird with the Yanks Ave capture for that defense, for that double play.
And big righty.
You gotta follow Yanks Ave to see it. It's not like crazy, but like it kind of describes how I'm feeling. Good game so far,
Ben
Chad.
Williamson on deck.
Ground ball left side. Let's see what we got. Against the shift, Peraza. Oh, good. That was perfect. No worries.
So you see a lot of times fielders just throw the ball
let's go.
because they feel they need. If you don't have a play,
Yo, honestly, another thing we saw last night, and shout out Peraza, same deal here. Good play by not throwing it. Volpe did that last night too, where he just ate it, and I was like, yo, word, nice play. You did not throw the ball and fucking launch into the dugout on a play that you weren't going to get him anyways.
Ben Williamson. And there's a strike.
So Cam.
Pretty steady, easy, 97, 98. Very smooth.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like he's exerting himself, overthrowing. Coming out of his hand well.
Oh, 2.
Boy, Wells has been taking a beating back there the last couple of games. And you can see the home plate umpire giving him some time.
That was over. I love goalie's little head nod. Bro, if I'm fucking making my MLB debut and I just like, I throw over to first and Paul Goldschmidt afterwards gives me a little like, I don't know, veteran head nod like that. It's just sick. It's cool. Runner off first, the 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch rather, 1-2.
1-2.
You saw a slide step there every once in a while.
Now, I do wonder how long they let him go in this game, like what his pitch count. If anybody heard that, if they mentioned like how many pitches they're going to let him go, let me know, please. I mean, I imagine he was built up to, again, the minors, I imagine he was getting up to like 100. So, should be pretty standard. I imagine.
Slider at 93 is pretty
Yeah, it's and again, like you said, it doesn't look like he's overthrowing to the point trying to get 100% velocity every pitch.
Bang! Let's go. Dude, now that was interesting. That was almost like a hanging fucking slider. I mean, location-wise it was. But, yo, the thing is 93 miles an hour. He swung at that pitch like it was going to be a fastball. And it just had, like, some late dip. Again, technically location would suggest hanging slider, and it was. But it was, like, kind of efficient. Anyways, Cam Schlittler, scoreless through 2. And now has, what, 3 Ks so far in 2 innings? That's good. This is good, Chad. How we doing, yo? What's up? Yeah, click like on the stream if you haven't already. Dan, I sent the edit. Did you see? I mean, I'll be able to check it later, Yankee for Life. Won't be able to do it now. But word up. I'll check it out. What's going on, Nikki? When we take a lead with this, like this, with the question mark pitching for us, we got to lock it down and win. For sure. I mean, I feel really good about Cam and what he's going to be able to do to maintain the lead. But, yeah, let's keep scoring, yo. Let's keep scoring. Luna's about to get some Chick-fil-A. Yo, word. I had Chick-fil-A. I have Chick-fil-A a lot because it's right by the office. But I had a nice 3-piece tender meal the other day with buffalo sauce. That was good. Yeah, dude, 93-mile-an-hour slider is insane. Now, I think he has a slider and he has a sweeper. And I believe they're 2 different pitches for him, as they are with most pitchers that have a sweeper. But, yo, Ron, how we doing, brother? Good to see you, man. The box score's off? Or is the box score all right? Dan, I love how quick you had the Judge graphic ready on baseball today. Yeah, word. Hey, in fairness, I had the Cal Raleigh one ready to go too. I wanted to come up in the right moment, and then Pooh started, glazing Judge, and I was like, yo, word up. So I, clicked it on. That was funny. Pooh's reaction cracked me up. Snack wraps are coming back this week, Dano. Yo, I'm happy for those who like snack wraps. And not that I don't, but like, I don't find snack wraps to be like that fascinating of a entree at McDonald's. Like, I don't know. I mean, now that I mention it, I don't really remember having one. So maybe that's my issue.
That have happened,
but like a snack wrap, like I'd rather just get a quarter pounder. I don't know.
He's like this.
Here's Cashman on Volpe.
It's turn the page, and he's focused on tonight's game, and I do have belief and optimism.
Hold on, I'm getting the Yankees lineup up.
Obviously, will impact this in a really positive way.
Yeah, box score's good, right? Dan, I'm saying that this team will win the World Series and smart moves. I mean, Smelly, I'm right with you, brother. I'm right with you. Hell, let loose and Yankees have good night tonight. Hell yeah, Garrett, let's go. And there's a Volpe off the wall. I thought that was gone for a second. Fucking hell. What the hell happened there? Were you hustling out of the box? I mean, yo, at least Volpe hitting the ball hard, so I like to see that. And a lot of the fly balls he's been hitting, not to be this guy, but if they were in Yankee Stadium, like the last week's worth of fly balls Volpe's been hitting, dating back to the Toronto series, would be out in right center field at Yankee Stadium. In that case, there's bullet off the wall. That'll happen a lot of times. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine, Bolt. You're chilling. But all right, chat. Love you guys. I'll pick you back up after this half inning, of course. Click like if you haven't already. And Peraza lines went to right field. Too dead, but hit hard again.
2 away for Volpe.
Quick 2 outs.
You're going to take that. Obviously, he takes the ball the other way where he does well. In his last 22 games, boys, he's 115.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good swing. The ball down and away. Again, just a bad break on his part because the ball just ricocheted right back to Canzone out in right field.
All right, back to the top. 2 outs. Here's Jason.
Dominguez.
All right. I think now I'm settling in and watching a ball game, chat. Sorry, I have a fucking wedgie right now, dude. This is insane. Talked about it yesterday, y'all, but like getting changed in this weather, I feel like walking around or whatever, and I'm such a sweater. You try to like, take your shirt off or whatever. It's like fucking Toby ripping the black suit off. It's insane. Everything's sticking. Not everything, but you know what I'm saying. Rip to right center field. Is that gonna be another hit for Jason? It is. Over his head and right field. The right fielder's head, and he'll be in at second with a 2-out double. Jason's second hit of the night, 2-out double, runner on second. Here's Judge.
Hit right on the screws for the Yankees this inning. Little spinning slider right there, and he just absolutely crushes it. Canzone gives it it just got beat to the ball.
We're watching good baseball right now, Chad. This is good baseball. Yes.
We're showing that replay because we know you like to see him run.
I like what I see, Chad.
I'm not even talking when it's running, so I can just enjoy it.
Getting the double means that they...
Oh, Judge is getting walked. Go figure. Fine, deal with Bellinger then.
The manager of Seattle said, "I'll take my chance with Cody Bellinger."
I do like having my little Elvis drop down on my hair, but it's looking kind of ridiculous right now.
Well, if you look at the averages from the players
Christ
behind
almighty.
Judge when he's intentionally
What am I gonna
walked,
do?
it's been pretty good this year.
Whatever. Let's go, Belly. First and second, 2 outs. Bellinger in general, runner scoring position has been great this year, hitting over 300. Also following a Judge intentional walk has been very good as well. Well,
Blocked by Raleigh, who won a platinum glove last year for the best defender in the league. So that breaks the tie head with Mickey Mantle for the most intentional walks by a Yankee in a single season now.
Yep.
They started keeping that stat in 1955, so we don't know what happened with Babe and Lou and Joe D. But as of 55, now Judge has surpassed Mantle.
who was protecting Mantle in 57? I guess it would be. No, imagine hit a. Because Maris wasn't around until 60.
The pitch outside.
DiMaggio and Mantle only intersected his first year, right? I believe so. So obviously by 57, DiMaggio wasn't around. Some people probably in the chat saying like, "Oh, Dan, it's obviously this guy," which fair.
Ground ball. Raleigh steps on the bag.
I'm looking at the 1957 Yankees, chat. Hey, still a good inning. Hit the ball hard. And Jason's second hit of the night. 1957 Yanks. Let's see. Unless it was Yogi protecting him, I want to see a lineup. You know, let's go to the. I want to see the 1957 Yankees lineup in the World Series, where the Braves beat the Yankees in the World Series. Mother effer, give me a lineup for Christ's sakes. Let me see the Game 7 lineup. Yes, the box score, very good. Yes. Oh, Yogi was protecting man. Okay, word up. Yeah, man will hit third. Makes sense. Cool. All right, Chad, how the hell we doing, yo? We got top 3 coming up. What's going on? Did you hear George Lombard Jr. on the Michael Kay show this afternoon? I did not, but I heard he handled himself very well, which I watched the interview he did on the other day, on MLB Network the other day, and like he's, not to sound like a scout, but he's polished, dude. It's pretty freaking insane. The kid's what? Is he even 20 yet? Maybe just turned 20? Like, insane. I watched the open, or listened rather, to the open of the Kay show, and I didn't get to hear the Lombard thing, but I heard good things. Lineup is so much better without Rice. I don't like him. Oh, that's not true, Smelly. That's not true. The rest of the guys are just hitting. Rice is going to be a stud, man. I mean, now, if Goldschmidt's going to be hitting well against righties, which he did yesterday, he's done so the last week or so. Last week. Could make things interesting, but make no mistake, yo. And the same thing kind of applies to Trent Grisham, who also matches righties. Like, Ben Rice has raked against righties this year. And, like, the actual stats back that up. But, yo, the expected stats, as we've all heard a lot by now, but it's true, they suggest that Ben Rice is going to get results even better than he's had, which is still an OPS over 800. And when it comes to right-handed pitching, it's either close to or above 900. Only issue with Rice so far, and this is kind of eye test, but I think the stats also back it up, hasn't played great with runners in scoring position. Rice hasn't, but Rice is a dog. But, yo, we got offensive depth, dude. No doubt. All right. Top 3 chat. Sorry, I didn't really pull you guys up as much that half inning. We'll be chopping it up soon. Don't you worry.
Years old. Made his major league debut on May 31st.
Yeah, that's not right, Michael. When you add these two guys up, we still got like 20 years on them. Huh?
Not what you want.
Beats the alternative.
Yeah. One and 2. 3 strikeouts so far for the youngster making his major league debut. And you see the major league debut patch on the right sleeve.
Yankees made a nice thank you post for Deej. It's nice. Strike 3. 98 miles an hour. Catches young looking. 4th K for Cam Schlittler.
Yeah, oddly enough, he's been up in the strike zone with his fastball a lot, and this way he just couldn't pull the trigger. That ball down.
You're watching that shit go by, dog.
Looks like he comes around that fastball just enough to get just a little movement into lefties.
Here's Crawford. One and 0. Crawford walked in the first inning.
Big fan of the MLB debut patch they launched a couple years ago. It's cool. Always reminds me of Volpe's debut.
And the head coach at Northeastern while he was there, Mike Glavin. Yes, that's Tom's brother.
Didn't Mike Glavin pitch in the big leagues too? I think I'm aware of Mike
Fly
Glavin.
ball down the right field line.
That could be trouble, and it is. Okay. Mariners on the board.
Hits one out.
Solo shot though. Solo shots are fine. And with that fastball and the stuff he has, like, he probably is going to get hit for some homers. But if they're solo shots, that's fine. Same way we talk about with Rodon. The worry would be, or the issue would be, what precedes that. And it wasn't walks, wasn't anything like that. Solo shot, that's fine. We're chilling, Chet. 3-1 Yanks, top 3.
They carried down the length of the dugout. 7th home run for Crawford.
And yo, like the way my brain works a little bit, and I know delusional optimist, blah, blah, blah. That's like, the start being as perfect as it's been so far, going to that home run, is like, it's like a bad omen in a sense. Like now it just feels a little more normal. Hey, you gave up a run in the big leagues. You've also struck out 4, and you're still en route to, you hold things down for another 2 innings at your first win in the big leagues. Now you're just a pitcher, you know what I'm saying? You drop in a little sprinkle of adversity, chat. It's all wood for the fire.
Somebody needs to tell Cam Schlittler that.
I'm gonna start saying to people I mentioned that quote. You think I can get away with that?
Just keep going. Find the strike.
That's my quote.
Be scared away from it.
Another strikeout on a slider high. He's had some high sliders, dude. But the Mariners are getting fooled by it or something. 5th K now. Box score's good. We good?
A backup breaking
I'm gonna
ball
put
up
on
out of the
Schlittler's
strike
thing.
zone.
Kind of hoping and
Chat, I kind of want like some fucking wings right now, dog. Not on the stream though, because I don't want to be called the pig.
Raleigh fouls it away.
And I'd rather eat in my lonesome anyways after the game. But I think I could see myself doing some wings tonight, Chad, if all goes well. I mean, what fucking country we live in, chat? I can get some wings. Boneless mild. Yes. 2 outs, 0-1 on Cal Riley. Pops it up.
Popped up on the left
Drifting
side.
over his Volpe. Looks like he'll take it. He does. And Cal Riley over 2 now against Cam. Mariners get on the board. Just a little solo shot, though. So 3-1 Yanks entering the 4th. We got 4, 5, 6. Stanton, Jazz, Goldie coming up. Let's score another run. I'm gonna pull you guys up and let's talk for a minute. It's been a while since we actually really chopped it up. I feel like I'm reading one question per half inning and dipping. Hit B-dubs after the game. Yo, I've been having a lot of B-dubs lately, Noah. I went to B-dubs actually. Call me a fraudulent fan, but in the series finale against the Blue Jays, that's actually where I watched Yankees get swept. Was in or at least the last 3 innings worth was at B-dubs. I got some mild wings, ordered 10, and they gave me 20. And part of the plan was to get my dad also 10 to take home to him, which I ordered after, I was having mine, or right after I ordered it and our food was about to be here. I said, can I get another order as well to go? Same thing as I got, which I guess I mistakenly ordered 20 wings. I actually didn't look at the fucking bill. I wanted to look cool. But no, so I got like 40 freaking boneless wings. Brought my dad, Dan Ork Sr., home 30 of them. They're probably still in the fridge to this day. But anyways, I've been having a lot of B-dubs lately, or at least more than I typically do. But yeah, Buffalo Blue, best BWW. Is that like a blue cheese hybrid thing? Which I don't like blue cheese, so it's probably not my lane, but I kind of wish I did. Or like ranch. I don't like ranch either. When they ask blue cheese or ranch, I say neither. But if they say carrots and celery, I say both. Yes, ma'am, give me both. Sack of wings. Oh, absolutely, Morgan. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. Thursday is buy one, get one boneless wings. Well, shit. I think it was a Thursday, no? Is that right? Did we get swept on that Thursday? No, that was Saturday, wasn't it? No, it was Saturday. So that would have made sense if it was Thursday. Because they gave me 20 wings for each order, when I swear I only ordered 10. Ron says, still impressed. Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Again, like, I'm not playing when I say, like, I almost, in a way, like, can spin it without even having to spin it, like, or forcing it to be spun. Like, a little solo shot is almost a good thing. A little sprinkle of adversity, dude. Like, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Let's score, yo. Let me read a couple more here before we get out of here. Get out of here in the chat. Anyone know what his other pitches are besides fastball, slider? He has a separate... Apparently, it's a sweeper and a slider, so he has both. I think the other one might be a curveball. I say that with some slight... What's the word? Naivety? What would the verb version be of naivety? Anyways, I don't know about his changeup. I haven't read much up on a changeup, so I'm kind of out of loop on that. I just know about the fastball, and I know about the slider and sweeper. The sweeper is what I heard a lot about in terms of his secondary pitches. But yeah, not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Ranch is better than... Yeah, I could tolerate ranch. Like, I wouldn't gag if I ate it. Blue cheese, though, like, nice. That was a nice pitch. See, when the Yankees are winning, I'll compliment opposing players from time to time. Dan is that, oh yeah, Smelly, you didn't hear, man. The June swoon got me, dog. I went back on the Zins. But it wasn't even a cold turkey thing. I beat cold turkey again. 3-time cold turkey nicotine champ. It was more so just like a mental thing. During the heart of the swoon, I just fucking like kind of cracked. And that's on me. I'm a fucking pussy, chat. I do apologize. But we'll be quitting again soon. I just don't know if it's capable of be happening. It is. I'm fucking rationalizing right now like a bitch. But I think I really got to put my head down in the off season and I can like conquer it for good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Smelly. Don't you worry, man. I appreciate you checking in. Like, I do. It's on me, man. It definitely is on me. My guys, love you guys. I'll pick you back up after this half inning. Stanton, of course, went down. We got 1 out. 0-2 count on Jazz. We got to score, yo. I want to keep the energy up. Not with us. I mean, my energy is going to be up. Our energy as a chat is going to be up. But I want to...
in the first, so 40 ribbies for him. And
I want to get the stadium buzzing this inning. Give me a little solo shot. Get that run back. And actually, after this half inning, Chad, I'm going to take a freaking leak. I'll tell you that.
One and two.
I don't consider myself as somebody to have OCD, but I swear I do every time I'm on these streams. I want the box score to look perfect. Which right now it does.
2-2 on Chisholm.
I hate that fucking sound, bro. This is Yankee Stadium, not the goddamn zoo.
Anything unforeseen, Chisholm is the second.
I know, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I know it's technically the zoo. Ball, 3-2. Goldie on deck. Yo, I'm excited for Goldschmidt at bats now again. That's nice.
Brian Cashman was forthright talking to the media before the game. He's looking for third baseman. He's looking for a starter. He's looking for a couple of relievers.
Drive, right center field, well hit.
Rodriguez back.
There it goes. Another homer for Jazz, just as we requested, chat. Solo shot, immediately gets the run back. And what is that, number 16 for Jazz? And yo, that shit was crushed. 16th home of the year. Yanks now lead 4-1. Just as we called for it, yo. I said a little solo shot to get the crowd buzzing again. And there you go. Jazz comes through. And Yanks back up by 3. Let's go. 16th home run of the year. Again, that shit was fucking demolished, dude. Holy crap. I want to see the replay.
A lot of home runs out of the second baseman. 16.
Yo, Chet, who's like... And I'm asking, like, Jazz aside, which my reason for asking is because we might be getting there. Who is, like, the best second baseman in baseball? Like, who's the obvious best second baseman in baseball? Like, it's not Altuve anymore, obviously. Oh, he's been, like, solid this year. Is it, like, Ketel Marte? Anyways, point is, yo, like, it will maybe not be long before we start having that conversation, dude. Who's starting who's the second base starting all-stars for both leagues this year? I'm curious. You guys know I don't check in on that shit. Yankees only. Unless it's been discussed on Baseball Today, which I don't believe it has.
Two-seamer running away.
That shit was crushed, dog.
Just go with it. And he went with it a long way.
Jazz crushes his 16th homer of the year
That's a 6
to
home
center,
run last 12
and it's
games.
4-1 Yankees. Bang. Here's Goldie, 1-2 count. And I'm going to pull the chat to
Jumps up and
see what you guys are saying
hits
about that,
Goldschmidt,
because
so foul ball.
either guys aren't coming to mind for me, but oh, Glaber's starting. Yep, that's right. That's right. And yeah, good for Glaber. I still am not aligning with like whatever else. I'm happy for him, but I don't like Glaber wasn't willing to move positions last year. For the way I work, my Yankee fandom, like there's no regret not bringing him back. Like you weren't willing to move positions. I loved Glaber, I do, and I still like him, but I don't have like ill will towards the Yankees not bringing him back. After hearing that, let's see. And yo, as for Jazz versus Glaber, I mean, I would definitely say Jazz is better than Glaber. Who's starting in the National League? Brendan Donovan, Ward. But he's a fucking utility man, isn't he? Brendan Lau's had a bit. Yo, Brendan Lau, that makes me think of the offseason, Chad. How often were we clamoring for, at least I was. I want to get Brendan Lau so bad. So, all right, verdict is in. Jazz is the best second baseman in baseball. Very good. And reminder, chat, the Mariners have a good pitching staff. Whether it be Logan Gilbert last night and what we did to their bullpen, which is a good bullpen. This Logan Evans kid had a sub-3 ERA entering play today. Like,
High pop-up on the right side. Luke Bradley puts
Two
it
dead.
away to retire Goldschmidt. 2 down. And that brings up Austin Wells.
I'm telling you, man, you can even see it on that swing. The 70% thing is working for Jazz, dude. And you know what? We always talked about it with, like, when that quote first came out. It makes total sense offensively that would be the way to go. I remember saying, like, all right, defensively, I don't know if that's the right vibe. Hell, Yankee fans would know more than anybody. At second base, that can work. That can work. The reason I say we know better than anybody is, I mean, I would say 70% would be generous in regards to the way Robbie Cano played, but it wasn't an issue. Robbie Cano looked like he was playing 45% of the time. It was kind of just let the talent show. At second base, you can kind of do that. Of course, you have more time. Anyways, Yanks, another run on the board. 16th home of the year for Jazz. I got to take a leak so bad, chat. Did not mean to do that. Be right back, yo. I'll pull you guys up. Don't you worry.
Time for Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. And tonight's picture is of Briella from Toms River, New Jersey, who was born last week and is one of the newest Yankee fans. You know what? I believe she is. Pretty young fan. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Post your picture to social media, reflect your love for the Yankees, and we might spotlight you in a future game.
She's a righty, Michael. Baseball's on the right side.
We go to the 4th inning. Major league debut of Cam Schlittler. 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 run. Line to right field, Judge right there. 1 pitch, 1 out to retire Rosarena.
I didn't miss nothing, did I? How did I already miss an out? that's fine. I'd rather miss an out than a leadoff single. What happened, chat? And I'll pull you guys up here. Let's kick it for a minute. What did I miss? John says I'm smelling a 6-inning debut from Cam, and that sounds very plausible. He's at 47 pitches right now, 1 out into the 4th. I mean, shit, he's in a great spot. I mean, 6 innings. Word up, dude. Word up. Yo, we got a new Noah in here, by the way. I mean, you may have been around Noah Smith. I don't know where our regular Noah is, but of course he's dipping when times get good. He can't shut up when times are bad. Where you at, Noah? Shout out to Noah Smith as well. What's going on, brother? Let's see here. What up, Julia? 1 pitch, 1 out the Judge. Word up. Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, how's everybody's day? What we all do today, yo? Hot out, man. God damn. I do want to check the weather really quick, chat. I do want to do that. Because, well, I don't want to mention rain again, but, like, it was supposed to rain all week long, and it was fucking humid as shit all day. I'm not even mentioning this in terms of the game right now. I'm just wondering for my day-to-day life, what is the rain situation coming up on the Northeast? All right, today we're good. Just going to be cloudy the rest of the night. Hot, so no worries on that front. Tomorrow, 90% chance of rain, they're saying. Oh my god, dude, what is this fucking crap? Like, what are we doing? Look at all that. Look at all that rain. Look, now I'm orange. What the hell? But hey, we're good tonight, chat. We're all good tonight. And we'll get these games in. Like, knock on wood, I'm sure we'll be chilling. I just, in general, let's talk in life, and this is not a hot take, but, like, I hate when it rains. Ripped to right field by Polanco. That's foul. Foul. Sit down. What? All right, another solo shot. So yeah, dude, Cam's probably gonna be prone to giving up homers. But again, a solo shot, that's okay. Let's keep it there though. Let's keep it at 2. 3 at most.
Marco's 13th of the year, and that was a long one.
That was a bomb.
They went the fastball.
So yeah, we'll see how it looks third time through for Cam, because I mean, you got to figure they're going to be, for the most part, sitting fastball, which that was right there. I really thought that shit was foul, dog. After review, it obviously wasn't. All right. 1 out, here's Luke Raley. 4-2 Yanks, top 4 win. Nice pitch, nice pitch. So there's a curveball. Yep. We haven't seen many of those tonight. That was a nice pitch. Kind of 12-6 like. With some vertical breach. Vertical breach, yes. No, excuse me. Well, vertical, yes. I meant to say horizontal.
6-3 double play in the second. We're in the 4th. It's
Hamburger, you know. 0-2 on Raleigh. Popped him up. Peraza. Under it. 2 dead. Let's go.
What's impressive, Michael, is after both home runs, it's not like he got scared.
I'll say I think they have kind of reduced the sound effects in the stadium. I know there was that one before that I can't stand. They're playing the fucking like high-on crap. Outside of that, I feel like they've toned it down a little bit, which is nice. I'm hearing a lot of traditional ballpark sounds. That makes you want a hot dog, you know? Some peanuts, Cracker Jacks, ice cold soda.
Again, Peraza moves toward the stands, but it's about 4 rows back.
Ground ball right side. Nice play by Goldschmidt. Flips over, or tosses rather over to Cam. So another homer hit, but a solo shot. So far, through 4, Cam Schlittler's at 4 innings, 2 earned with, what is he at, 5 Ks? Yep, 5 Ks, 55 pitches. So, really no, like, legitimate complaints so far. He's been good. He's been really good. But keep it at 2. Do want to keep it at 2. Again, at most 3. But, yo, I don't know. Get that run back. Do what we did last time. Yo, shout out my guy Hector with a $5 super chat. Cam's looking amazing, Dan. I'm excited for us, my God. HR. I may be calling him a home run. But yeah, dude, no, he's looking great so far, for sure. What up, Chris? How we doing, brother? Chilling so far. I do want to score another run here and immediately get that one back just like we did before. But, no, good shit. Good shit. Cano's complaint was length. Cashman should have offered him 10 years. Oh, I disagree with that, Iran. I honestly, at the time, I wouldn't agree with that, but especially by the way the contract played out, I say the Yankees are very happy, and rightfully so, they did not sign him to that deal, and not to mention the PED thing, you know. And he regretted it pretty instantly, Cano did. Thanks so much, Heck, my guy. Yeah, where is Noah at? I missed Noah too. What the hell? Somebody find Noah. We got to do a missing person report. What up, Chia? How you doing, brother? Defense looks great, man. Matt, how we doing? What's up, Dan? I'm vibing tonight, cracking some surfs. Yo, man, I thought about it myself, man. Friday, we'll be cracking something open, for sure. Because last Friday we didn't. And it's been a minute, I feel like, since we've done that. I was drinking too much early in the season, yo. It was like, opening day got carried away. Like, I remember I was pretty buzzed on opening day, and the next thing you know, it was like still the hype of the season. I was drinking the next day. Next thing you know, it was like, dude, I'm on a 162-game pace right now. I got to chill. So I've walked back my drinking a little bit, but yo, that makes the times where I do all the better. So Friday, yo, we'll be kicking back for sure. Oh, Smelly, fucking, don't gas me up, brother. Don't gas me up. Not this time of year, my friend. I'll take a nice, like, wintertime girlfriend for sure. If I got a girlfriend right now, bro, it'd last, like, 2 weeks. Bro, I kid you not. It's funny you mentioned it because I'm about to bring her up. Today would technically be our anniversary. Shout out my ex-girlfriend, Andrea. Total dog beast. We broke up, I think, 8 or 9 times, and outside of once, all of it had to do with the Yankees and Yankees Ave, and just, like, the way I was about my career and all that. Not in a bad way. Totally understood from her perspective, but it doesn't really work out in that sense, you know what I'm saying? But no complaints here, dude. My man, though, I appreciate you. Dan isn't in the right space for head. Whoa, it's I get what you're saying. I thought you were saying my head looked funky. Total dog beast. Oh yeah, you know, you guys know how I talk. Oh man, I'll pick you guys back up after this half inning. I'm vibing too hard right now. It's only a 2-run game. 4-2 Yanks, 1 out. Here's Peraza, then Top. Peraza, then Jason.
Peraza. I wonder if Peraza gets steady playing time, if his hitting would improve.
Oh, absolutely. I think they're giving him that opportunity. And, you know, sometimes you can relax as a player and know that you're going to get a lot of,
ground ball.
Long starts.
Nice off of JP.
Ball hit hard, but again,
2 dead.
JP Crawford eats it up.
You know, I'm gonna take a little Ashwa, I think, to fully settle in. I think my energy drink is kind of chilling now. I was fucking not buzzing. I wasn't drinking, but like fucking, I was hyped up coming to this one, chat. As you can tell.
Yankees lead 4-2.
And it's too small a lead. I'm vibing. But yo, not being like no pessimist crap, but we know like shit can change quickly, so I want to make sure, you know, I'm still treating this like a very close ball game, because it is. 2-run game. 2 outs. Here's Jason, 2 for 2 tonight with a double, leadoff single to score on he scored on the Bellinger RBI single. Drill deep to right field. Get out, ball. Get out, ball. Ah, sorry. Warning track. Hit well, though. He kind of hooked that ball, and it was, well, a breaking ball that tailed inside the strike zone, probably an inch off the plate inside. Anyways, all good. Whatever. Give me a good 5th inning, Cam. Give me a good 5th. Who's due up for the Mariners? 8-9, then Top. We got Williamson, Young, and then JP Crawford. This is a big 5th inning. Big 5th inning, Cam. Or for Cam. I guess I could address him as well. Let's see. Dan has never gotten a call right. Longer Lord, that is not true. All right, in fairness, for those that are watching along, it looked good. It looked good. What do you mean I got to get better reads? And don't blame the dead balls. I won't blame the dead balls because I think MLB has the juice balls in play here because they definitely want Judge and Riley to go deep every single day. I'm sorry. I got to really. I do apologize. I would like to apologize. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But, yo, he hit it well. My bad, yo. I mean, he hit the ball hard, and it was soaring in the air to right field. I'm sorry, though. My bad. My bad. This thing is gone. You can just scream, see ya. Well, that would be just as negatively effective, Chris. Unless you're being sarcastic. I'm sorry, damn it. Dan teach a fly ball incoming burger. Yeah. Or the wings I'm going to get tonight after the game. Or Dan, thoughts on Judge getting called at the strip club on the off day? Hey, good for him, man. He's probably a fucking... Judge is probably stressed like an MFer, dude. He probably needs some time off. I'm good off the strip clubs, though, man. I've been to one or two during my days as a salesman when I thought it was all Wolf of Wall Street vibes. And, not to get all into a whatever topic. The first time I was in there, I was saying to my boy Matt, shout out Dice K, I was like, why don't we come here every day, bro? Got old pretty quick. But I was like fresh and 18 at the time. Like, it was sick. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of overrated. But, stream seeing this and warning check. Okay, my bad, Chris. Should I fucking, kill myself on stream over it? Just kidding. Now we're back. I'm sorry. Here we go. Top 5. I'm turning the chat off because all you guys do is roast me, and I'll pick you back up when your attitude changes. I'm just kidding. Pick you up after this half inning, yo. Click like in the stream if you haven't already. I do request that, please. If you click like in the stream, I'll never overreact to a home run again. I promise.
Williamson, Young, and Crawford. 8-9-1 for Seattle.
Bang. Yep, 8-9-1 for Seattle, 0-1 on Williamson.
0-2.
I'm kind of fucking nervous now, Chad, because I'm going to be blamed for cursing the Yankees season.
We got a shot a couple times of
and don't say I won't be. You know I will be. Maybe I deserve it.
And after that first inning and the 2 strikeouts, you see the mom with tears in her
Go,
eyes
Cam.
and dad kind of fighting it as well. Because when you have a kid that makes the major leagues, as you know, Paul, everybody's a part of it. Driving you to games, taking you
there's
back
a fan.
and
That's
forth,
badass.
Your mom, your dad, everybody's involved.
Yeah, your first road trip
That's awesome.
to the minor leagues.
That's fucking sick.
From little league to pony league to high school, and it just continues.
Fly ball.
One dead.
Dominguez puts it away.
Maybe I should overreact to an opposing flyout to cancel it out, negate it.
You look at pitch count here, Michael. 59 pitches
Yeah, dude.
here in the top of the 5th inning.
We'll take that.
Yep.
Now, what'll be interesting,
He had 59 pitches in his last
let's say
outing,
Cam,
which
knock on wood,
was in the
gets through
minor
this
leagues.
inning,
He got beat
whatever,
up a
and he's
little
like under
bit,
70
but
pitches,
before
in a good
that,
pitch count
he's been
spot.
stretched out into the high 90s.
If he gets through this in order, it'll be 2, 3, 4 for the Mariners. Do you let him start the 6th and have somebody up?
To George Lombard Jr. today.
Yes, you were.
And he's at Somerset. And he said, we're playing tonight, but all of us are going to be paying attention. He said, because it just seemed like yesterday that he was pitching for Somerset.
Yeah, it was only like
So many
month and a half
people
ago?
are watching
2
what's
months ago?
happening with Cam.
Cam got promoted to
And they're
AAA?
envisioning, he played with us. If he could do it,
I tell you, man,
we could be there.
I imagine you guys see it too.
And it's really cool when you're AA, you're AAA.
And this is
the
very much
teams are
first start ever,
close, where,
I probably said the same thing about Jordan Montgomery, but hey, I mean, Jordan Montgomery's pretty good. But no, to a higher degree than that. I didn't forget I mentioned Jordan frickin' Montgomery, which what is he even up to these days? Cam has the look about him, dude. He's got that fucking...
What was going on at the major league level, really.
I want to think of a word that's not like aura, but you know what I'm saying?
We talk about, they became,
He's got that fucking look.
The core 4. But the guy who cleared the space for the core 4, they even admitted, was this guy.
Right.
They watched Bernie. Bernie went through the growing pains and, the hazing and stuff like that. And finally he broke through, and that allowed Jeter and Posada and Pettit and Mariano to make their way to the big leagues. He was the leader of that.
Let's go! Foul tip into the glove, 99 miles an hour. 2 dead.
It's funny you say that.
Bro, he's just been sitting there,
Still
man.
going through the hazing.
I wanted to put cold water on it a little bit in the intro where I've been talking about him touching 99, but then I was watching some scouts discuss it. And it's he hit 99 recently in AAA, but it's more so 96 and 98. Yo, we've been seeing 99 and fucking 100 consistently in today's start. Sure, adrenaline factors in a little bit, but just cool shit. First pitch, 97 for a strike to J.P. Crawford. 0-1.
A little bit better than we heard was coming. I mean, we heard 96 to 97.
Hey, that's what I just said. Put me in the booth.
All of a sudden, boom, 100.
Very good. 0-2. 98 foul back. Let's see what he goes with here, chat. Curveball or the sweeper? Or the slider? Loiza's up.
Jonathan Loiza.
I tell you, man.
About to start to throw.
I can just feel my body shift. Not seeing Loiza in specific, but just the idea of, we still got this game to be finished by the bullpen. And Loiza being up already, that could either mean all right, if Crawford gets on and if he gets to Cal Rowley, Loiza's coming in then, which in that case would make sense. But man, if Cam gets through this inning 1, 2, 3 and scoreless, yo, like I want him to start in the 6th. We'll see what happens though. 0-2 count on Crawford. This will be pitch number 68.
The young righty rocks and deals.
Fly ball center field. Decently hit, but the death valley. It's gone, Chet. Nope. F7. F7. Schlittler through 5. Current line sits at, and it could be his final line. We'll see. My bad. The fucking box score was not updated. Sorry about that. Oh no, it was. I just didn't have Cam's lineup. That's the post game from yesterday. Bear with me. Anyways, he's 5 innings, 2 runs. What's he at now? 6 Ks? Yep, 6 Ks. Come on, ESPN, you fucking bastard. Throwing the scoreboard around like a goddamn prostitute. What the hell? Hold on, chat. I'm gonna pull you up in 2 seconds. It's not doing that thing where it's like justice. There we go. Word. I'll probably have to adjust it again because the ad that's popped up right now on ESPN will go away. And I'll have to recrop it, but that's okay. Worse things have happened to a human being before than this. Bang. There we go. Yanks line up in. What is going on? Hold on, chat. 1 second. Also, reminder, use code YANKSAV at SeatGeek if you're going to a game soon, or concerts or festivals, anything that requires a ticket. Get yourself $20 off your first purchase with code YANKSAV. Thoughts, chat? Also, speaking of ads, I like to keep it kind of tight and low-key with ads on YANKSAV. I don't like to do this shit for money, but, there's some benefits to it as well, and one of that is like the SeatGeek partnership, the ad deal I have with Polymarket. We're adding one more to the slate, and it's with the Real app. Gonna be posting. There'll be some Instagram stories over the next couple weeks. Won't be obnoxious or nothing, but just giving you a heads up on that. Sorry, chat. Inning just started. Judge is up. I'm gonna pull you up after this half inning. We got 2, 3, 4. Judge, Belly, Stanton. Give me a homer, Cap. What do you say, huh? 4-2. Yanks lead. Bottom 5. We're kind of getting to crunch time now, chat. And yeah, not to be a broken record, but as fun of vibes as this game has been, it's a 2-run game. Like, we got ourselves a ball game right here, yo. Let's score.
Judge took a break there. He got a hanging breaking ball, a little cutter. It just suit right. He swung right through it. He's right there. How did I miss that?
I'll get hungry. Let's go, Cap. Nope. 0-1.
Judge is sitting at 349 home runs. When he hits the 350th, he'll be the fastest to 350 in the history of baseball.
Yo, and yet, he's going to pass DiMaggio soon, dude. What's DiMaggio at, 360 something?
And Judge has about 120 games to play with, so I think he'll get.
You guys know how I feel. Once Judge gets the ring, he surpasses DiMaggio on the Yankees' all-time great list. I'd say it puts him at 5.
190.
Right now, for me, the top 5 is pretty clear. It's
I think he'll get there.
DiMaggio, Berra, Mantle, Lou,
You wonder what
Ruth.
Judge will finish with, but he started late. Anybody that goes to college.
I think I've flipped Mantle and Berra at times, actually.
They're going to start later.
But no, that would make sense. Mantle 3, Berra 4, DiMaggio 5. But once Judge wins, dude,
Cole Young is 21 years old.
and the way I see it, like until Judge does win,
State, obviously, he doesn't regret that, but
in a weird way, actually, like, and I'm the biggest Judge guy in the world, you guys know that. In a weird way, like, I want to say I don't like have him even like the top 10, because like, but like it all has to do with the ring, and I don't mean that in a punk way, but gotta get the ring, and once he does, I consider him will surpass DiMaggio, and I know DiMaggio has an insane amount of rings, but Judge statistically is a better player than DiMaggio. But if his career were to finish, and that's a case with no rings. When talking Yankee greats, it's different. Drilled to left field. That ball is not going to be gone, Chad. Don't worry.
Nice play by Arozarena taking
1 out.
extra base hit away from Judge.
See? I corrected myself.
Enough off the end of the bat, I think, with the
That one you kind of knew wasn't gone, though. Maybe it would be getting over his head, but.
Known to be a great defensive
All right, 1 dead.
fielder.
Good rip, Judge.
Got to this ball quick.
Yeah, he did. All right, here's Belly, one dead. Whether it be the ones that have went for homers or just run scoring at bats in general, the Yankees have been having good swings off the Mariners all series long so far. Even before the rain delay yesterday, a lot of the swings off Gilbert before they started to tee off him after the delay, even before that, it was good swings. 0-2 on Belly.
When you look at his numbers, 280, 13 homers and 48.
Just a damn solid player, man.
I mean, he just
And then you factor in the defense, the taking extra bases, the hustle, the two-strike approach. Like,
are very, very good.
Bellinger's a dog, man. Total dog.
He is.
Ball.
His ability to play 4 positions.
Yep.
Paul Goldschmidt said that he's a Gold Glover at every one of those 4 positions. He said that's how good he is.
Nope.
And if good things happen for the Yankees this year, you're going to look at that play that he made
Yeah.
at Citi Field on Sunday, and you're going to say, that was big.
Yep, I remember that play and your call, and you're just thinking there's so many, there's big hits during the year, big plays, big games.
Nope.
Definitely by the end
So
of the
from
year,
0-2 to
you'll look
3-2.
back and think, wow, remember that
Let's go,
play
chat.
that Bellinger made at Citi Field.
Stanton on deck, 1 out, 3-2 on Belly. Yankees lead by 2, bottom 5. Foul line.
I wonder about, that play was challenged by Carlos Mendoza, which I understand. It was a shoestring catch. But let's say that was ruled that it was trapped.
Mm-hmm.
The throw still got Soto at first base. What would they have done?
Don't ask me. Now you're above my head. I was just too impressed at the catch and
Here we
throw.
go. Another 3-2 on Belly. Oh, yeah! Let's go. In the right center field for base hit. How about that, man? I mean, it's
For Cody Bellinger.
just impressive. He goes from 0-2 to 3-2, fouls the ball away, and then rips a single. Hard hit. 1 out hit for 1 out single for Belly.
First pitch, a big cut. And then as the count gets
And here's Stanton. Let's go. Stan, of course, had a RBI single in the first. Hit the ball very hard. Look at the way I'm sitting right now. What the hell? It's comfy, damn it. Stop mingling. Actually, no, you can do whatever you want, Belly. We're chilling.
So the 14-game hitting streak tied for the second longest of his career at 15.
I wonder if Evans is going to be coming out soon. Maybe Evans will be out for Jazz. They have a lefty up, maybe?
After making that catch, or if it was ruled a trap,
Evans being the Mariners starter, of course.
And you'll see that Soto almost ran into Lindor. So the
Yeah, what a
catch was made
jackass.
by Goldschmidt. It got Soto. So
Hey, yo, I'm over this whole thing. Like, the initial Subway Series kind of concluded it, but, like, how about Soto's quote last night about the All-Star game, yo? I mean, come on, dude. Like, it almost seems like he kind of, like, wants to have that image. For those who didn't see, it was, they asked him about the All-Star game and, like, him not making it if he was upset. And he was like, what do you think? It's a lot of money left on the table, not making it. And you get, like, $100 grand bonus for making the All-Star game. Like, dude. So there's a actually, no, a righty up for, Vargas is up for the Mariners, right-hander. So maybe he would come in for Goldie, I guess, who's due up after Jazz. Anyways, 1-0 Stanton, Belly off first, 1 out, 2-0.
2-0 on Stanton.
Ooh, blue, come on, man. Yeah, that's a bad call, I agree, Stan. I'm with you, buddy. I called Stanton Bud, that didn't feel right.
Up in the strike zone. It was a hanging breaking ball. It ever reached the top.
He sounded condescending. And that's not what I'm about, chat. In general, I mean, obviously I ain't gonna call Stanton Bud. I don't call anybody Bud. Oh!
The breaking ball just clipped the outside corner.
No, it was right. Stanton could that slider right there that I just saw. It's funny, we got the Mariners in town. That was very reminiscent of the slider he hit out in 2018 for the walk-off homer. His first walk-off homer as a Yank. Swing and a miss. Damn, man. All right, all good.
2-away.
Some hittable pitches, but all good. Here's Jazz.
Check out the exit velocity on the Chisholm home run. Spectrum
2 dead, Belly off first.
110.9.
Jazz up.
418 feet.
So nice the Blue Jays lost, dude. That's good shit.
Now, the exit velo on that home run, that was his hardest hit ball since September 1st of 2023.
Yeah, yo, I'm going to DoorDash some, I think.
11.1. And it was
Yes,
just
I
a
am.
single.
And by something, I mean wings. Yes, very good. 0-1.
I don't think you did the game with me when Boone said, he was asked, what does Jazz swing remind you of? Who does it remind you of? And he said, he's not that player, so don't get me wrong. He said, but I see a little bit of Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
His one-handed release at times, I can see where Boone's coming from.
And the finish is very similar. Which I guess does all stem from the one-handed thing. Yo, anybody ever have any, like, swingman apparel back in the day? That was the shit.
Aaron Boone, a good guy to ask that question because he emulates so many players' swings, right?
And walks. Mannerisms.
1-2 on Jazz. Let's go, chat. Give me some. Come on. 2 dead, belly off first. Yankees lead by 2, bottom 5. Popped him up, foul.
One of the guys who does very well, going
A-Rod.
out and taking up pitches, Joe Torre,
Oh.
who's here today.
Saw him down there in Robbie
Joe looked
Kukuz's
terrific.
office. Absolutely.
And he's going to be on Aaron Boone's staff for the American League All-Star game. So
Nice.
he gets to go back to Atlanta where he had so many great moments with the Braves.
Go. 2-2. Let's go, Jazz. Come on. Goldie on deck. Ripped.
Drill deep to right field. There it
Gone?
goes.
Let's go! Dog, chat, I thought that shit was foul, motherfuckers.
A two-run
Let's go. Another homer for Jazz. 2-run bomb. 17th of the year. Basically hooks the pole in right. And just like that, we now lead 6-2, chat.
Boy, you just
And goddamn, bro.
for what he has meant to this team since he came.
Are you kidding me, dog?
I mean, he got off to a decent start.
This shit's getting crazy with Jazz, man. We're for real talking, like, I may even suggest to Rose for BT, yo, like, are we thinking, like, are we nearing, like, best second baseman in baseball type thing? Like, this shit's crazy, dog. 17th homer for Jazz. And reminder, he missed. It was a quick IL stint, but it was at least 10 games, obviously. He had a fucking IL stint, he's got 17 homers.
Well, Michael, tell by the grip, it's a spinner.
Had a 137 WRC plus entering this game. It's going to obviously be in the 140s now. We got a fucking 140 WRC plus. Past that, really. He's probably like 145. Second baseman who's an elite defender. Dog, Jazz is he's near a 350 OBP, slugging 532. Dog, bro, I got a bad read on that one, chat. And maybe it's because you guys were in my head. I didn't want to jump the gun. But I thought that ball was foul off the bat.
To see
This shit's crazy, man.
the after
This shit is crazy.
First, you get the steer.
6-2 Yanks.
Then you give the bat a little attitude. There you go.
Shit crazy. Look at that bat flip. I'm putting best second baseman in baseball in the Yanks have
I
caps.
mean, when you think about it, growing up, like, who had like a home run trot other than like Reggie Jackson?
Yep.
And everybody else, just kind of ran the bases. Everybody has their thing.
If you watch the view that you like so much, Judge is waiting for to clear the wall, and then it's like he hits the
He
three-point
salutes
shot.
somebody.
Jazz
Oh,
is
Jazz,
looking
yeah.
at him, and then that's when the helicopters are back.
Goldschmidt, another base hit.
Goldschmidt.
First of tonight, but I had 2 yesterday. Or maybe I had 3 yesterday. Yo, Chad, let's go. This is some good fucking shit, dog. Who knew, man? All it took, I guess we knew, but all it would take is just him going back to second base. I don't say that really that sarcastically. Like,
If that was Aaron Judge, he'd be on their feet now.
a lot of the hype from yesterday and even just today, like, they feel like a different team because of the defense. And, yo, the offense we've been talking about has already been on its way back. And just very suddenly, and this is baseball for you, which is why I fucking love it.
Dan Wilson,
Very suddenly, things feel right again, man. And truly, truly, dude.
Twice. The Yankees.
Let's go. How we doing, chat? Jazz for the Derby, Dan. I saw that earlier. Not to kill the vibes, but absolutely fucking not. I'm good, yo. Maybe it's PTSD with Judge in 17. Now, if Jazz is in it, I would definitely watch. And I probably still will anyways. But, like I'd be hyped. I'd be rooting for Jazz to win. That'd be awesome. But, like, I'm kind of good off that. Not going to lie. Let me know how you guys feel, chat. But, yeah, I mean, whether talking Ketel Marte or... I'm not even going to throw in... I mean, Glaber were, but, like, honestly, at this point, Jazz should be fucking starting in the All-Star game. I don't care. I really don't care about that. I'm just glad he made it. But nah, dude, like, we're talking possibly the best second baseman in baseball right here, dude. It's pretty crazy shit what's going on. 348 OBP, 532 slugging for Jazz. You know what that slash line reminds me of? And this is a comparison that we've made before, at least offensively. 2011 Curtis Granderson. I mean, think about it. Grandy was a 40-homer bat, which Jazz is pacing for over a full season had he not gotten hurt. And by the way, he's going to hit 30. He's going to steal 30 bases. He's going to be a 30-30 guy. We might see Jazz over a full year be a 40-40 guy. But, yo, like, 2011 Grandy, I think I remember his slash line exactly. This is like the tism in me, but hit 262 and slugged 552, but 40-plus homers, stole over 20 bases, still struck out a decent amount. I want to say, like, 2011 Curtis Granderson might be like a... And I'm just talking offensively here, because with the defense Jazz has, he's going to exceed what 2011 Grandy was, which was a total dog. Like, you know the comparison I'm making? It could be very similar to that, like speed with power, although still getting on base. I mean, yo... My hope for Jazz was like, yo, let's just get the OBP to 330. If we're going for the power, which he was doing as of last year, now we're talking OBP at near 350, dude. Not take the credit, you're eyeballing and doing calculations ahead by yourself. No, I know Grandy hit 262 in 2011, slugged 552 with 41 home runs, 119 RBIs. And then the next year he had, actually I don't remember what he hit in 2012, but I know he hit 43 homers with 106 ribs. I'm not able to do that as much anymore. Well, I guess with the Yankees I probably could. But, like, I could tell you every fucking year of A-Rod's. Give me a year with A-Rod, I could tell you exactly, like, what average he hit for, home run, and RBI total. And really, honestly, give me a Yankee in a year, I could probably tell you their stat line. Which means nothing. That doesn't mean I know ball. It just means I'm fucking, like, whacked in the head. I don't know. My dad actually used to run off first. Goldie single. Here's Wells. My dad used to get real concerned about it. Damn, Riley's got a gun. Goldie, why are you going there? It's fine. Not a big deal. Everything's good right now. No complaints. It's fine. Ooh. We have to replay this, chat. While they're doing this, just to wrap up that story really quick. We had this, like, one dude in our family. You know, I got a pretty normal, like, they're all pretty normal people. This one dude, kind of fucking nuts, and he was crazy obsessed with stats when he was younger, and he ended up going off the deep end. So my dad always thought, like, that would end up being me. She was like, you're not going to turn out like this guy. I don't want to say his name. No challenge. All right, all good. Whatever. Anyways, Jazz goes deep again. We talked about it. It's fascinating shit, man. It really, really is. But yo, Yanks lead 6-2. I just saw somebody in the Yanks Av comments. Shout out Yankees headline. He just asked or said extend him now, and that is something we discussed on here. I assume we're all probably on board. If you're not, let me know. But either way, let me know. Jazz extension. Are we down, chat? I mean, I'm sure we all are. But free agent after next year, so we have him, of course, the rest of this year and 2026 as well. And you know he wants to be a Yankee. That's something. Now, it wouldn't happen in season. Yankees don't really do in-season extensions ever. But yo, like, don't be scarred from the Sevy deal and the Aaron Hicks deal. Like, Jazz is a player that you should want to extend, and I'm sure they do. Word up, though. It's good shit, man. It really, really is. Man, looking back at Jazz and Marlins stats, I forgot how bad those teams are. Oh, yeah. Dude, Morgan, they were awful. Now, as for Jazz, he had that one... Was it the COVID year? He had like a 1 year where he was really good, but it was like for a limited stretch. I think it was like only 60 games played. And of course, the Marlins being as bad as they were probably didn't help the day-to-day performance. But what we're seeing right now, man, is, and I see Evan mention it, yeah, dude, it's like, we talked about it at the deadline last year with Jazz, before he even took off, is like, all the potential Jazz has that maybe just had not been unlocked yet. And now we're exceeding like what I was even imagining. I mean, like, this dude literally is over a full season's worth. Like, we're talking a 40-homer bat that could steal 40 bases as well, at least 30 bases. He's going to hit 30-30 this year. And yeah, he loves being a Yankee, which you guys know. I mean, I know it's the same for you guys too. But Bucket means more to me than anything. I'll make a bet with you, Rourke. I'll super chat $1 for every Yankee home run you call correctly off the bat in July. I bet you'll start getting them right. Hey, word up, Iran. Hey, that's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. But nah. We'll see. I'll try to be better on the getting good reads. Again, the Jason ball, it looked like that shit was getting out, but we're chilling. No shot. Jazz is better than Ketel Marte. Well, let's compare. And you might be right. I don't really... And Cam back out there for the 6th, as he should be. I'll fix the box score in 2 seconds. I want to pull up Ketel Marte's stats. See what he's doing. I know he's been really good. Let's see. Ketel in... Wow, Ketel's been great. So, yeah, word. Fair. Fair. Now, I'm not going to say long-term we can't get there, but as of right now, Ketel Marte, I would say, is the best second baseman in baseball. And remember, I was kind of more so asking because I just wasn't aware like who the general consensus best second baseman is. Ketel Marte hitting 290, OBP near 400, slugging 581, 168 WRC plus. Had a WAR over 6 last year, so fair on that. Fair for sure. Anyways, second best second baseman in baseball. Jazz is. Leadoff double against Cam, and we got J-Rod and then Cal Raleigh up. Or no, that was J-Rod. We got Cal Raleigh up now. Hey, we got a 4-1 lead, though. Let's see what Cam's got here. And Matt Blake's coming out. I imagine Elijah gets back up.
Comes out, he does not make the pitching change, so he just wants to settle down Schlittler.
Fix the box score. Now, want to see him finish strong, obviously, complete the outing in a good way. But no matter what, like what we've seen today from Cam is very encouraging, chat. Very encouraging. Most impressive. Everything is proceeding as I had foreseen. Let me fix this. Yeah, I'm gonna order some wings soon, dog. I'm fucking hungry. But alright, Big AB here, chat. For Cam and also the game still. I mean, you don't want a 2-run homer here, obviously. And he's 0 for 2 against him so far. But we'll see how he handles him third time through now for Cal. Caught him looking in the first with a strikeout on the fastball. Popped out in his second at-bat. I think that was also on a fastball. Maybe we see more breaking stuff here. But let's see. Runner on second, nobody out. Goes back.
And the pickoff play on J-Rod dives back. Strike. Still at 97, so he's held the velocity.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the Jazz homer again. That's fucking crazy. 17 runners. There's my goddamn blitzball chat. Ooh.
Gets the slider by him 0-2.
The hanging slider for him has been like effective today so far. Maybe just plays out the fastball so well. I don't want to gas those swings and misses up too much, and he's had a few of those. Because like I imagine if you throw that to Cal Raleigh again, he's gonna tag it. What do you think he goes here, Chad? 0-2 count. He going fastball? Oh, looks like he goes slider low. Just curveball, slider inside. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Dude, I want a little curveball in the dirt right now.
Doesn't seem overwhelmed on the mound.
Nope, not at all.
No, not at all. And that's been one thing that's been consistent all night, even after the home runs. It didn't look like he got flustered, went right back, got the next out.
Inside. Can I make a comparison, chat, and knock on wood, and it has no correlation to whatever happens in this game? The only like comp on the mound I can think of, like when it comes to like former Yankees that looks similar to Cam Schlittler. I almost want to make this a trivia question.
He's up by 4.
Former top pitching prospect from like over a decade ago. He was also a really good basketball player. Strike 3 gets Cal Raleigh swinging. 98 miles an hour in the upper outside corner. And now Boone comes out. Okay, that's going to do it for Cam Schlittler. And dude,
I'll tell you what,
the comparison I was thinking was Andrew Brackman, which many people may not even remember that name. It goes way back. But yo, forget all that. Shout out to Cam Schlittler, who, we usually wait for the final line to be done. He is responsible for the line on the runner on second. Look at the mom and the dad hugging right now. The dad looks like Nicky Cass a little bit. But yo, this is a fucking A+ outing, dude. Badass, man. Way to be. I'm going to get a picture. I'm not going to pose until his line is complete. Again, he is responsible for the run on second. But where it sits right now, 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. That was a 7th strikeout that he got with Cal Raleigh swinging. Struck him out twice. Fastball looked incredible. Breaking stuff looked really promising. Demeanor on the mound, badass. All good things, Chad. All good things. Let me get a picture ready. Yeah, you know we always factor in circumstances. MLB debut, current state of the pitching staff, the way he looked, like everything all encapsulated in this grade. I'm going fucking A+, dude. Like, that was good. Good stuff. Alrighty. So let's see. Was Loaizaga up? Oh, dude. He just looked badass on the mound, man. Like, you didn't even really see a smile or nothing. It's like Anakin on Mustafar. Except when he's talking about being able to overthrow Palpatine. I have more powers than the Chancellor. Or no, I am more powerful than the Chancellor. I can overthrow him. And he gets all that creepy fucking smile. And Padme's like, I don't know you anymore. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Anyways, I'm just fucking cracked out right now, chat. This is good shit. We got a 6-2 lead. Let's keep that 6-2 lead. And yeah, Loaizaga is the one coming in. It'll be runner on second. Again, that's Cam Schlittler's responsibility. So at worst, 3 runs. But yo, Loaizaga, do your fucking job, dog. Respectfully. Get out of this. And then if he does, you figure he probably gets a second inning. Which second innings, I feel like... I don't know if the stats back this up, but it does feel like the second inning usually goes worse for him. Although the other day in Queens, he was just not good. Cam's a fucking dog, though, dude. I can't say enough about him. I'm going to pull you guys up right now as Loaizaga's coming in. You actually have Anakin's... Oh, dude. Honestly, should have. 1, I appreciate it. Thank you. 2, I fucking hope so, bro. Like, I tell you, dude, quick story. There was a Reddit post about a Hoboken resident whose neighbor they think is a voice actor. He's always making weird voices and accents, and they said they're getting concerned. They're like, I think he lives by himself. He's always talking to himself. He's always making voices, always like saying weird quotes. And I swear to God, I really think it's about me, because I'm always saying some random shit. Loaizaga, you motherfucker, dude. God damn it. Motherfucker, dude. Many thoughts on that. 1, I'm fucking pissed. And Cam's line still looks good, but now it's 3 earned runs instead of 2. Fuck you, Randy. I hate that shit. Round the fucking bases, dude. And no, that's not what Jazz does. Jazz looks a lot cooler doing it. Randy lost all his aura when he left Tampa Bay. And you know I'm not being biased when I say that. That's annoying. Also, goddamn, bro. The bullpen's what we've been talking about all along as a legitimate concern, like, as of the last 2 weeks of this swoon, which I'd like to consider the swoon now over. But the actual concern, not the fucking offense slumming for a little bit, that is baseball. They were going to get it back together, and they have. The bullpen is where I'm actually concerned until a move is made. And the first fucking AB of today's game, after Cam balls out, Loaizaga gives a 2-run shot. Anyways, we're still winning 6-4. Loaizaga, you got to be better, dog. I love you. I really, really do. But goddamn, 6-4 game. That's technically that can be fine. We gotta score again, dude. I'm mostly pissed about Cam getting that 3rd earned run, dude.
They come right back.
Line foul. After the game, like, we should still be chilling, yo. I mean, 2-run lead. You're still supposed to be able to hold that. We'll see what the bullpen does. And obviously, yeah, gotta continue to score. But anyways, final line for Cam Schlittler. This is official. 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 7 Ks, 76 pitches. Let me just get up on Yanks Ave real quick. We got a 0-2 count on Polanco. For the love of God, Loaizaga, please. Popped up, thank goodness.
Goldschmidt for out number 2.
I'm looking fucking pissed, Chad. I don't want to be pissed right now.
By Rosarena is his 5th.
Get me out of this inning, and I think I'm chilling.
And that's the 2nd most he's given up in a season. Gave up 6 in 2019. And Rosarena has hurt the Yankees 17 home runs since 2020. I saw Devers at the top of that list. Did you hear the story about Devers?
No, I was wondering how he did since he's been in the
Well,
Giants.
he hasn't been doing that great, but they want him to start working out at first base, which is so responsive. They have Will Clark.
One sec, Chad. I'm just getting this up on Yanks
to work
Ave.
with him
Yeah.
3 days. Never showed up. Any of the 3 days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know, that's a little defiant, don't you think?
So, I mean, do him at the will to thrill.
I mean, I'd go work at first. Will Clark's hilarious. I mean, I'd go work out with him.
Even now.
Yes. Wow. You wondered, what happened in Boston. And when you hear stories like that, you don't have to think too much, huh?
Yep.
1 sec. 1-2 count on Luke Raley. But a very promising debut, nonetheless. I like seeing nonetheless. Makes me feel smart. Strike 3. All right, thank goodness. So the Wild got a 2-run shot immediately, but gets the next 2 out. So, hey, we're still winning by 2, chat. Let's go score. We got 8, 9, and 1. Volpe, Peraza, then Jason. Yeah, I'll tag Cam Schlittler in this because we're boys. Not really. Not at all. But, yo, good shit by him. Can't say it enough. We'll probably talk about him for years to come, chat. Anyways, point is now, we got to score some fucking runs. And I don't worry so much about our ability to do that. I'll emphasize what we've been talking about for the last few days now. Will the bullpen be able to maintain what is now a 2-run lead? It was a 4-run lead. But let's see. We probably got... well, who's due up for the Mariners? It'll be Canzone, Williamson, Young. So 7, 8, 9 for the Mariners in the 6th. It probably is going to be Loaiza again. Excuse me, that'd be for the 7th. Loaiza's going to make and get the 7th, and then you just go Weaver and Williams, which that's the way to go, at least for 8 and 9. You just got to hope Weaver's on his shit, which he has to be. If Weaver's going to be bad, like, we're fucked. But I have faith. Let's score for now. Derek Jeter should be the next Yankee manager. I mean, we have no idea how good or not he'd be, John. There's been a lot of successful players that went on to be awful, whether it's front office, like management positions, or just, going on to become a coach. Like, it doesn't always work out that way. He wouldn't settle for anything less than a championship every year. Yeah, well, I mean, what does that get you, though? I mean, does that actually... I mean, listen, I talk about George a lot. I love George. But that exact mindset, not to give this whole speech, people act like they're the fucking most, intelligent Yankee fan of all time. They're like, well, George actually screwed over the Yankees for a long while, which is true, but it's almost like, yeah, bro, we fucking know. Like, everybody knows the lore, but I'm the one bringing it up right now. That doesn't always guarantee, the kind of success we think it would. The issue now, I would say, to get into a grander conversation, more so about like Hal, I would say, compared to George. Hal definitely wanted to have a more stable franchise once he took ownership. I will say, I definitely consider the problem to have been overcorrected, for sure. But that's a conversation for another time. We got a 2-run game here, chat. Let's score. Let's score. Yeah, I think there's a perfect blend between, like, what's missed is, yeah, the sense of urgency that George had. If there could be like a perfect blend, like, I would almost say this, like, George as an owner, with Cashman as GM, but like listening to Cashman, like Cashman with where he's at now, which is a very respected GM for, whether you want to argue that or not, fine. If Cashman had George behind him, like, maybe that would be the perfect blend. Whatever. I don't want to get on a tangent here. Yeah, so 7, 8. My bad. I think ESPN fucked it up. It's actually 7, 8, 9. I said 8, 9, and 1. 7, 8, 9. Wells, Volpe, Peraza. Click like in the stream chat if you haven't already. A lot of game left, yo. Gotta win this one.
And he hit it off sad Sam Johnson. Sam was really sad.
He might have got his nickname that day.
And then the only other time it happened for a catcher, Pat Moran did in 1907, the Cubs against the Giants.
So Vargas stays in, the right-hander. Line to left field, that could get down. Hugs the line, maybe, and it does. That'll be Chad, I got a question for you. So that's a double for Wells.
Did anybody in those 100 years...
Is that technically not a ground rule double? And I think it's MLB The Show that makes me think this. Or, like, insecure about my baseball knowledge. But is a ground rule double only when it's, like, bounces off in play, over the wall, like a warning track ground rule double? And is that considered an automatic double?
Get that lead back up again. Anthony Volpe stepping up now.
You know what I'm saying?
You know your position here as a hitter.
I know. Who gives a shit, but I want to know. I'm even going to pull up the chat to get my answer. Yeah, it's a ground rule double. Not automatic. I don't want to sound like an idiot right now. But it's not two different terms. And by the way, slight drizzle at Yankee Stadium. Anyways, regardless, Wells on second. Good piece of hitting. Pitch into Volpe. We got a 1-1 count. Nobody out. Bottom 6. Yanks up by 2. Wells off second. Definitely. Yeah, okay, word. Maybe I was just overthinking it. I do like to be correct.
Second, nobody out.
Kobe pops it up.
That's not going to get the runner over.
Nope.
Cam Zone will make the catch. 1 out.
1 out.
And here's Oswald Peraza. How's this? So they DFA DJ LeMahieu, which we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast. They called up Yorbi Vivas. He's already played today.
He what?
He played today.
He had a day game today?
He had a day game.
Wow.
So he could play 2 games if he gets in the game tonight. 0-2.
You know, that happened in the major leagues right at the trade deadline. Joe Youngblood, who was with the he got traded. He had a pinch hit in the early game, and then got traded, had a pinch hit with his new team that night.
So I'm dealing with my advertisers. O2 on Peraza. 1 out, Wells off second.
Field, traded to the Expos, flies to Philly, shows up and enters the game in the 6th inning, and gets a single off of Steve Coleman. 2 Hall of Famers, a hit off 2 Hall of Famers.
That even made the story better, didn't it?
Lone left-hander in the bullpen, Gabe Spire is warming.
Drilled, center field. Get down ball, and it does! And it goes past J-Rod. That's going to score Wells.
Peraza running hard will go to
No, my bad. My mistake. Wells had a hold up there. Makes sense. All good. But yo, way to be Peraza. And Peraza advanced to second now. We got 1 out, second and third for Jason. Give me a fly ball. Give me 1 run here. Give me a fly ball. Let's go, Chad. Way to be Peraza. Hitting the ball hard and shit.
Wells did a good job thinking, oh, this is going to be caught. And it wasn't caught, but no way to score. But a good read by Peraza, able to get to second base easily.
Infield comes in.
I got to post an ad on my
for
story.
Dominguez.
Just a heads up on the next ad.
2 for 3.
So yeah, second, third, 1 out. Here's Jace. And he grounds 1 foul.
And that has scored an E8.
The ball hit hard.
Oh, did he get a single on that, though?
It just kind of
Single and an E8, right?
It came back a little bit, but Peraza saw him miss it.
So 2 nights, 2 errors. For a really good defender.
Ripped. Right field base hit.
Dominguez's 3rd hit. Scoring as well. Peraza moves to 3rd.
RBI single for Jason.
RBI
Yanks now lead 7-4. 3rd hit of the night for Jace. Out of the leadoff spot. Big run, man. We still got 1st and 3rd, only 1 out for Judge. And they might walk Judge, but why? Bellinger's going to fucking drive him in anyways.
So quick.
At least drive the run in anyways. Let's go, chat. Let me get this up.
The Yankees offense right back at it.
Really good. And it's 7-4 Yanks.
Let's go. Let me get this up real quick. And yeah, still runners on the corners, only 1 out. Pitch to Judge, damn it.
For the double play for Judge.
Yeah. Let's go, chat. 7-4 Yanks, here's Judge. And I'm going to get this up in the meantime. Heads up, motherfucker! God damn. Hey, watch that shit.
Judges walked twice and drove Rosarena back to the warning track.
Jason Homer is getting up now.
So Yankees get 1 of the runs back. 1st and 3rd, 1 man out. Judge has 75 ribbies on the season.
Let's go, Cap. Drilled, fell.
Look out, as Ken Singleton would say. Wow, a bullet into the seats above the screen.
Grounded foul.
Is that Rick Fox? No, Rick Fox. Sitting in the seats next to the Yankee dugout.
I'm not aware of who that is.
You know what? I saw him down in the Bahamas one year.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know it. He was from the Bahamas.
One, two. Off the
Oh, it's
glove
way.
of
Stay.
Raleigh.
No. And-
Peraza thought about it, but not far
And
enough.
word. Still first and third. Sorry, Chad. Don't worry. I'm just handling business in the meantime, but I am locked in.
Very fortunate here. He knocked it down and didn't get away from him too far. Aaron Judge here putting his hand up. You're all right. You stay right there.
I want that ribby.
Oh!
Grounded.
Fair! Let's go!
Down the left field line. That'll go into the corner. One-run scores. Dominguez motoring around third. Here he comes.
Ah!
It's a
2-run double for Judge. And Chad, it's 9-4 Yanks now, yo. This offense is fucking back, dude. This offense is back. 9-4 Yanks. And, yo, we got... It's only the 6th inning, dog. We might score double digits again. I mean, we should. Either way, good stuff. Much needed after the Loizaga homer. And you would like to think that clinches a good night for us, Chad. I still want to see Weaver tonight, dude. As I was saying last night, I want to get Weaver in like with some low leverage and just have him feeling good. But, yo, we're in a good spot, obviously. 2-run double for Judge. Let me get this up. And then I still got to post little heads up for Yanks Tab. There's like I told you guys earlier, we got a new ad partner coming in. Just going to be some story posts. Won't be obnoxious, trust me. Don't worry about that. But just giving you guys a heads up. So, yeah, Judge 2-run double now has 77 ribs on the year.
And Judge now has 77
Yep.
runs batted in on the season.
Now Judge is off second. Here's Bellinger. Still only one out. Good to be Cap. Bang. All right, that's up on Yanks Ave.
Up and away. Bellinger is 2 for 3 with a ribby and 2 runs scored. Average up to 282.
What up, chat? How's the box score doing? Good? Word.
He does have 2 swings. He's got that
Love you guys, yo.
swing,
I'll pick you guys back up in like 2 seconds. Or after this half inning, rather. But yo, click like on the stream if you haven't already, please.
And he's going to shorten his
Please.
swing a little bit, but that
I don't want to
first
sound
one,
demanding.
that's for him.
Fly ball left field, well hit.
Left field.
Caught,
Rosarina
2
puts
outs.
it away.
I do want 10 runs, chat.
And here's Stanton. Couple of strikeouts with an RBI single to right field in the first inning.
Stanton 2 outs, Judge off second still.
Second with 2 outs. So the Yankees give their bullpen a little breathing room with these 3 runs.
Sorry, I'm almost done. Come on, Stanton.
0-2.
Ground ball left side. So that'll do it. But, yo, huge inning, chat. The Wise gives up the 2-run shot, and it's like, what the hell? And immediately, and we're seeing this a lot in the Seattle series, or really especially in this game, offense fights back immediately, or rather answers back immediately. And in this case, they score, what, 3 runs? We had the Jason RBI single and Judge 2-run double. Let's go. 9-4 Yanks, yo. I'm going to pull you guys up now. Word. Judges surpassed Cal Raleigh in RBIs now, too. Very nice. Word up. This is good shit, yo. Alrighty. What the hell's going on? Yo, we got 270 people in here. Fire me up, dog. Yeah, click like in the stream, please, if you haven't already. What's going on, yo? Sebastiano, am I saying it right? Damn, we're so back. Bro, honestly, I mean, I don't, like, have any reserve usually in saying that. I think in this case I kind of have because I have legitimate concerns with the bullpen. But just talking the offense and everything not regarding the bullpen, because I still have my thoughts on that, and it needs to be addressed, like, kind of soon. But, yo, man, like, the offense looks not only just back, but, like, incredible. Like, this is how the offense was looking at its peak earlier in the year. So not just scoring out enough runs to win games, they're looking like a complete fucking offensive team again. Outside of, like, Volpe and whatever, and Peraza. Although Peraza, shout out to him. The defense we've talked about. Dude, like, word up. We're fucking back, dude. Danny slacking. Why am I slacking, Jacob? What did I do? Hell yeah, yo. Yo, we got Christian in the chat. We got Bobes. We got all my homies in here. What's going on? Hey, what's good, Levi? How we doing, brother? Need the bullpen to be lights out now. Yeah, I mean, we figure we should be good. We're up by 5. Again, I want to see Weaver kind of get right no matter what. But, yeah, I mean, we should be good. Should be good. At least for the offense, or the lineup of the offense, the June swing is over. Dodgers hit a 6-game losing streak. Teams go through this. Oh, yeah, we talked about it on BT today. Dan, watch for tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Yep, we'll be doing a 7 o'clock game tomorrow, right?
660 strikeouts. So he's with the Yankees in 78 and 79.
Who is this guy?
On the championship team. And then the Mariners.
Yeah, 7 o'clock game tomorrow. Tough pitching matchup. It's Stroman versus Brian Wu. But, we'll be here. We'll be here for sure. Love you guys, yeah. Yo. Just taking my ground roll chat. Educate yourself, bro. Ground roll chat.
And the Dominic Canzone.
Can you just set it again, Aaron? It is far up there. What was it about? The ground rule double thing? Well, that was just clarifying the terminology. Because in MLB, when it's the show, they call it an automatic double when it's not. When it goes into foul territory. After reading some ground rule, is technically rules only apply to the ballpark, like house rules, Ivy really. Universal rules over a wall are automatic. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I wasn't necessarily wrong, Iran. Or was I?
23 and 20.
And yeah, the Lies is still in, which that's fine. I thought they were going to do that anyways. He just got to pitch well. And now we got a 5-run lead. Yeah, so for those that didn't hear what I was asking before. I mean, who really cares? But, like, sometimes a ball that's a double that bounces into foul territory is referred to as an automatic double and not a ground rule double. So that's kind of where my question stems from. Chat, I'm fucking starving, dog. I might DoorDash something. Jason from first to home, 10.21 seconds.
Swing and a miss.
That otherwise good.
You see the movement here. I mean, this ball starts middle of the plate, ends up a foot outside, but that's how much his ball can run, and with good velocity.
Yo, Chad, if all holds up, yo. I think I'm saying yo too much. I'm sorry. Post-game pitcher tonight. Who you got? I mean, I usually don't go starting pitcher for the post-game picture. You guys know that because they get their own post. I would not be against doing Cam. Or maybe I would do like a split screen like Cam and Jazz or something. You know the Yanks are trending up when there's a lot of post-game pitcher options. We could go Judge, we could go Jazz, we could go Cam. Jason.
Williamson 0 for 2 against Schlittler.
We'll probably I might do like a little split screen hybrid of Jazz and Cam. That'd be kind of sick. There we go. Chat, I'm going to order some fucking food right now. I'm starving, dog. I'm going to get some wings. What are we eating for dinner tonight? What's everybody eating? Let's see. What do we got on? What does DoorDash offer me, chat? Hopefully something good. Something to fucking stuff my face with.
3 and 1.
What the hell? Don't think I want B-dubs. But I do want wings. 3-1 on Williamson, the 8-hitter. Ground ball left side, past Peraza. Clean base hit, went out single. Possibly double, actually. Yeah, kind of perfectly placed. All good. All good.
Well, Peraza way
I might just get B-dubs, chat.
This ball was hit. It's going to make it to
Should I get
left
fucking
field.
B-dubs?
They had him really going the other way.
Wingstop is good, but Vic, I feel like the next day I feel like crap when I had Wingstop. Provolone and mozzarella garlic bread. Oh, that sounds badass, Antonio. Lobster egg rolls. Oh, Ron, that ain't my vibe. I'm sure that was good though if you like it. Bro has doesn't never look. I'm looking now, Longer Lord. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, my friend. What are you having, Longer Lord?
Paul, you know what happened?
Oh, you're talking about the post-game picture? You said Volpe. That's why you wanted me to look.
2011.
Yeah, it is good though.
Right.
All right, I'm throwing blanks. I'm not even going to stall.
Yeah, and trust me, Daniel, I ain't saying this game's over. It should be over.
3,000.
We'll see how this goes though.
He went 5 for 5 and got.
At this rate, we definitely should see Weaver in.
And here it is.
Yeah, and it was a home run, his 3,000
Yep.
hit.
Alrighty, I think I might just
Twice in history, I think 3,000. 3 times? I know Wade Boggs did.
Yo, has anybody ever had It's Just Wings before? It's Just Wings is pretty good.
You gotta get it.
I think it's like a generic DoorDash restaurant, but it's actually
really put me on. Where's my
kinda fire.
prep gym when I need
You know what?
and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just want to get this over with. I don't want to be thinking about dinner.
Which is impressive, as you know, but
I want to wrap this game up, watch the rest of it chilling. Maybe hit a little bit more. 10 runs again. All right, we're doing 12 boneless wings, chat. Medium.
Probably in the booth.
They give you a little side of fries.
Help me. I'm drawing blanks here.
I would like a soda, but you know what? That's okay. I don't need a soda. I got my nice big jug of water. This is my second one of the day, chat. No big deal.
He didn't have 3,000 hits.
I was going to say, there's not a lot.
All right. The dinner saga is about to be done,
I'll
chat.
give you the total number of home runs he hit in his career.
Okay.
With
696.
my $3 tip, which is what is recommended.
All right, so it's not
Oh.
Babe.
No.
What, should I leave 4, chat?
This is getting
And I will because the total actually feels kind of light for DoorDash. $23.79 for 12 boneless wings, side of fries. You know what? It's being delivered to me. That's okay.
Oh, my.
That's okay.
Griffey?
Double click on the side. Bang.
But he and his dad together.
Wings have been ordered, chat. Everybody enjoy your night. Popped them up.
Popped up.
This should be foul ball. Alrighty. $5 tip. Normally that's what I would do, but like DoorDash, I feel like it's kind of different because they also have the delivery fee and you get both. You know?
You know I do that the
Shorts.
whole time.
What do you get? Why are you fucking spamming? Thank you, Morgan.
I do it the whole time.
Yeah, Morgan, word up.
Yeah.
I know dinner was a couple hours ago, but yeah, I mean, I usually do dinner after the game ends anyways, so this will work out. And it's like a 35-minute delivery, so I mean, we'll probably be in the 9th inning. I might just have to go get it in the 9th when we're a couple outs away from victory.
Yeah, Boggs did it when he was with Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Cheater and A-Rod did it.
This shit not plugging in. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Computer wasn't charging for a second.
3,000 being a home
You guys are the
run.
best, Chad. It's been a real good time.
Yeah.
Last couple games have been awesome. And it just goes to show, like, it's up to the Yankees for us to have a good night. As we all knew, but... Anyways, another 0-2 on Young. 1 out, runner off second for the Mariners. Yankees lead by 5, top 7. Rip to right field, decently hit, but... That ain't gone, is it? Dude, Loaiza, I'm fucking done, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What is going on, dude?
His first big league home run.
Jesus
And
Christ.
Seattle not going away.
Well, every time I think of your Aaron Boone, you want to get Loaiza out there so he can find, what he needs to do to really help this bullpen. And these are the
3-run game, chat. 3-run game.
So 6 home runs this year for Loaiza.
Loaiza's ear up to 4.84. I mean, dude.
Must be a thrill for
This is
that
no joke, dude.
young
This fucking
man.
bullpen right
First
now.
big league home runs.
No joke.
It's actually a breaking ball. See it a spinner, and it starts
Alright,
to go
I mean,
down, but did
the
not
fuck? Get Loaiza out, obviously.
off
Get
the
somebody
plate.
up. It's a 3-run game now. Like, we legitimately got to deploy
Well, the ball's
Weaver
been
and
carried in
Williams.
this series.
Which I want to do no matter what. You guys know, but... Jeez, man. That really just kind of like officially puts Loaiza...
That'll do it
I mean,
for
she can always
Loaiza.
change. You can get hot for the playoffs, and I'm feeling differently come October. But, like, for right now, Loaiza is in the tier of ass. It's very unfortunate. Weaver's coming in right now. Word up. And it's top of the order. We got 1, 2, 3 for the M's. It's Crawford, J-Rod, Cal Raleigh. And it's a 3-run fucking... We got a ball game, chat. We got a ball game. Nothing else to say about Loizaga besides, like... Can't be trusted at this point. Which I know we kind of already, like, knew, but, like... Loizaga was signed to be good. And Loizaga can be good. But now we're headed for... I mean, at this point, yo... It's a decent sample size of his return from the IL where, like, he's been around. I mean, I don't know how many innings he's pitched, but probably, like... It's gotta be, like, over 20, maybe even over 30. I don't know, like... 2021 is becoming an outlier for Loizaga. Where he was nasty. It was insane. He had the highest WAR of any reliever in the American League. But good grief, man. Anyways, 3-run game. I gotta take a leak again, but I'll wait till after Weaver gets out of this. Got a fucking wedgie, too. Maybe it's the curse of dinner. I don't know. What up, chat? Hey, still winning, but goddamn. Dennis Johnny, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, nah. He's got too much service time for that. I think an option, anyways. Got to be her. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Beast, stop. Don't be that guy. I could, like, watch him. Like, I could have said after Peraza got a single, like, oh, but Peraza's not good offensively, right? Like, that's not how baseball works, dude. You can't just... No, Loizaga has been bad. I just said that. But please. Stupid ass try. Serge, I couldn't agree more, dude. Couldn't agree more.
I think at this point I've got two options.
Let's go, Weave.
Can sulk and, you know, feel bad for myself, or I can, you know, foundationally grind and find a way to just be flat out better.
Fuck yes, fire me up.
For myself, for
let's do it.
For my teammates and for this team in general. For
I love
fans.
it. Here we go, chat. Weaver in. I'll pick you guys back up after this.
You know, I don't want to be too hard on myself, but at the end of the day, I mean, what else is there? I mean, I have to be able to process it.
This is a perfect
competitively
post-game interview. So this was after the 4th of July game, where he gave the go-ahead to
that was his reaction after
who was it?
his last
McNeil,
bad
yeah.
outing. So
all right, let's go, Weave. So yeah, if you're just joining, 3-run game again. Loizaga just really shit the bed multiple times now tonight. 3-run game, 1 out. We got an 0-1 count on JP Crawford. Weaver in. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Yeah, you know what? You don't hear questions back because you just gave the answers.
That was good. Let's go, Weave. 1-2.
1-2.
Away.
Hit the other way. Long run for Peraza. Can't
All right,
get there.
change up time. Let's go. Nice and low and away change.
This has been the thing that's hit him this year. He's given up the long ball.
Hey, Che, let's be fucking honest, dude. This is a huge inning right here, dude.
Blast.
I mean, huge AB in itself. Like, you got to get Crawford out, and you can't have the tying run come up in Cal Raleigh. Which I know is obvious. I'm thinking out loud. The 1-2. Ah! Yes! Just as requested, Chet. Change up low and away.
2 down.
Two dead. Big out. Big out. Look at that shit.
That's what happened. Ahead in the count. And if you look at some of those home runs,
He's 2 dead. All right, here's J-Rod. Give me one more out, Weave. In this inning, you're probably getting the 8th, too. You should. He is. Definitely is. That's a big out.
You know, I like Weaver.
Yes, Bug ain't showing the... Wait a second. I thought there's a run on second. Oh, I'm an idiot. My bad. He scored in the homer. My mistake.
For the Yankees as a closer last year.
And J-Rod immediately pops out.
With a high fly ball to shallow right. Judge is there.
Yes, he does. All right, Weave. Way to be. Way to be.
Mariners get 2
Okay.
runs on 2 hits.
Chat, we got 6 outs left to go, yo.
The 6.5 innings of play.
Need Weaver to lock down the 8th as he did the 7th. Williams to do his job as he's been doing for the most part. As of late. And yo, let's score a little more in the meantime, don't we? God bless America. We're still up by 3. It's a 9-6 game. No reason why we shouldn't win still. And we got to win. Blue Jays lost to the White Sox today. We can pull it to win. Well, get too hyped. Pull it to within 2.5 games in the AL East if we do win. And we better win. I'm going to go take a leak real quick. God bless America, yo. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, love you guys to death. I'm hungry, dude. Goddamn. I'm fucking hungry, Chad. I feel like I just have water in my stomach. Bang. But alright, I will be right back. Thank you to this veteran, Mr. John Charles Irwin. I will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in singing along with Robert Merrill's rendition of God Bless America. All right, fans, it's stretch time, so please. To buy Inspire. 9-12-0 for the Yanks, 6-7-1 for Seattle. Logan Evans went 4 2/3. Cam Schlittler in his first big league start, 5 1/3 impressive innings. Mariners have hit the long ball, 4 home runs by the Mariners, and Jazz Chisholm has 2 himself. 17 on the year with 4 ribbies. And here's Jazz. Trent Thornton, new pitcher for Seattle. Chop foul. High ERA, but just 1 earned run in the last 8 games for Trent.
I'll be back, Chad. Trent Thornton? Alright, I'm just gonna run.
1-1.
880 OPS for Jazz now.
You know where you are. You're just having one of those nights where
Box
you
score's
get the
all
pitches you're
good.
looking for,
How we doing, chat?
and all of
Everything
a
good?
sudden Everything just feels loose, and it enters your mind, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just kind of nervous you guys may have heard some sound effects. Now, I only did a number 1, but, I don't know. Hey, what up, Steve? Am I sweating live on stream? Not right now, but if I was, it's fucking 90-some degrees out, Steve. I do have the AC going. We're speaking of the AC. Jazz goes down on strikes. I just pulled the cord out because I tripped over it. I'm fucking tripping all day, dude. At least this time I wasn't in front of the ladies, you know? God damn. 1 dead. We need 6 more outs, chat. I'm going to start prepping my post game in the 8th. Just want to get through Weaver's 8th inning. which he looked good in the 7th. And that changeup was real nice. Strike out, who was that, Crawford? Yeah. Well, I bought a right for Goldschmidt foul.
Drives one down the right field line, but it slices foul into the seats.
My wings are going to be here by 9:44. Speaking of wings and Steve, me and Steve in the chat are going to Wing Fest.
Goldschmidt 1 for 3.
A week from Saturday.
Kind of a steady drizzle the last 40 minutes.
Jazz has a 975 OPS since
35,651.
returning from the IL. Ripped left field, foul.
Left field line, but it hooks foul. Thornton, 31 years old, 7th big league season.
Is Justin Verlander getting rocked or something? I see Ben Verlander fucking writing his diary on Twitter.
Popped up. Raleigh puts it away in foul territory. So Thornton had to be helped off the field a couple of weeks ago at Wrigley Field due to heat exhaustion.
Oh, wow.
Needed treatment from medical personnel but recovered okay, and there have been a few incidents like this.
Yeah, I'm going to check the pitching matchup for White Sox Blue Jays tomorrow. Oh, wait, no, tomorrow they're tomorrow the Jays are off. That's right.
Temperatures this summer have been really
Is that
tough.
right?
What's it going to be like for the World Cup? And they're asking.
Yeah, Jays are off tomorrow. Friday they play the A's.
Wow. Yeah, soccer's not.
But yeah, no, if you didn't hear, they lost to the White Sox today, 2-1. We got to win tonight, obviously. Bring it to within 2.5, and then we take care of business tomorrow night too and sweep. Which, you know, we'll get there when we get there, but that would bring us back into 2, entering the weekend.
So the World Cup, they're playing in different cities, so kind of in different spots.
It'll be Brian Wu versus Marcus Stroman. And let's see, Friday against the Cubs. Ripped to right field. That's a second hit for Wells. Let's go, chat.
Second hit for Wells.
That's good fucking shit. Yeah, it's raining. Is it raining outside right now?
Well, this started about a week
I could look out my window, but I don't want to do that.
starting to have better swings every
Oh dear,
back.
10 o'clock, 100% chance of rain.
3 consecutive games
Tonight.
with a home run, and then,
Which
a couple
is contrary to what the
swings
forecast predicted like an hour ago,
breaking
so,
ball, and he
you know,
waits on
fuck
it,
all of us,
just
I guess.
lines it to right field.
Anyways, second hit of the night for Wells. Good shit. It is apparently raining where I'm at.
Really driving.
A light rain, though. I don't hear it. Heads up.
Anthony Volpe takes a strike from Thornton.
Anyways, Friday should be... I want to say Friday's Rodon and Saturday's Freed. And Sunday will be Will Warren, if I remember correctly. 2 outs, a 1 on Volt. Ball's off first. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ground ball, slow roll to short.
Chopped to short.
That'll do it for the 7th. We just need 6 more outs, yo. Let's go, Weave.
7 in the books.
What up, Chad? How we doing? Let's kick it for a minute. Might go into delay again. That'd be so lame. No way, dude. No way. It is, yeah, like I said, though, 10 o'clock, 100% chance of rain. So let's wrap this shit up before then. On offense, Volpe is the bust. Yeah, you're not wrong, little Bill. I've come to that conclusion myself. Am I having a watch party tomorrow? Yep. Steve's telling me to fucking be a hot tub streamer. Do those exist? What do you mean change my shirt? What's wrong with my shirt? This is a Sam Sulek inspired shirt. You didn't hear me grunting. What's going on? How we doing, chat? We should still be chilling. I mean, the game is not going to smooth as it really should have, given everything that's happened. That's awesome. That's just, of course, the fault of Loizaga. Tomorrow, watch party, not the weekend. Yeah, so the schedule for... good looks, Hector. Watch party schedule, we're here tomorrow. We'll be here Friday for the first game against the Cubs. And then I'll be going back home until through the weekend. So, streaming every day through Friday, and then we'll be back on... Oh, shit. All-Star breaks on Monday, of course. Who do we come out of the break against? I'm not sure I'm aware of that. But anyways, that would be our next watch party. It would be a week from Friday after the first game against the Cubs. That's right, the Braves. We're in Atlanta. But also the Braves are not that good now. Yep, at Atlanta. Word up. I am very excited for the Cubs Series 2, Bobes. Are you feeling a sweep of the Cubs? Nah, but I obviously I want to take 2 out of 3. You going to short on the All-Star break? Yeah, that's the plan, Leaf. I mean, I'll be there this weekend. That's, of course, where my parents' house is at and all. But I'm actually thinking, like, you guys know how I told you I'm on legit PTO, like actual in the registry PTO, paid time off. So, like, I'm on a little vacation come Monday through Thursday. We're not doing BT, obviously no Yankee game. I'm going to be like a fucking, like, I'm going back home to the shore, like I always do, but I'm going to be like, I'm like going to the shore. Like, I'm going to act like a fucking tourist, you know what I'm saying? Then you get the Zoomies all at PTO. I'm sure more. That's like the best, honestly, because then, like, you're craving a. Like, within the second day, I'm like, I want Yankee baseball again. Which the Yankee baseball, that's not so much part of the idea of, like, a vacation, but, like, I'm legit, like, off work at John Burns shit. Going to Sunday's game versus the Cubs. Oh, hell yeah, Luke. Word up. You go to a lot of games, Luke. I gotta get out to one soon. I'm definitely gonna. Maybe I'd even go to a Cubs game the Cubs game on Saturday, possibly. Maybe. Nah, that's probably not gonna happen. Use code SeatGeek, or code Yanks have a SeatGeek, though. They're gonna be at the beach for. Oh, hell yeah, Julia. Dan said, got to say New Jersey is better than New York. No, I would not say that, Chris. I fucking love New York, everything about it. What I do is, I do, and this is a Jersey thing to say, I know. So roast me by all means, I know. I look at them as one. Like, Jersey and New York, kind of like we're one. Now, if I was directly from New York, I probably wouldn't say that. But, like, especially being in North Jersey and Hoboken now, like, I'm in the city every day, like, let's play Judge. By no means am I saying, like, I'm from the city. Hell no. But, like, if it weren't for, like, secondhand embarrassment, I'd probably be one of those dudes to be like NJ/NY in the Instagram bio. So, yeah. But no. Which is the best island down the shore. Yeah, it's nice catch by Judge. I mean, where I'm at is Seaside Park, so. No, I wouldn't even say I'm biased. That's not the best island. Point Pleasant's really nice these days. LBI's nice. What the hell? My Wings ETA was 9:44. Now it just jumped to 9:59. What the hell, chat? I mean, that's fine. That should be after the game. And I don't want to eat on stream anyways. I don't want to be indecent. That pig my thing in Jersey. What are you talking about, Longalord? You're throwing me for a loop lately. You know that? Dude, does anybody have eyes on Noah, by the way? Where the hell is Noah? Jet hit the Matrix. I kind of like missed what just happened. Saw the Judge make a nice catch. Oh, that hit him. Yeah, there you go, Randy. That's what you get. Jersey Devil. You know who believes in the Jersey Devil? And I do too. Or at least I did. I mean, I don't think it's around anymore. But Dan Work Sr. swears the Jersey Devil exists. And when Dan Work Sr. says something, you don't doubt it. Or if you do, you just know he's right internally, but you don't admit it.
It was a fastball, and it just caught the arm guard.
All right. Now, I jokingly was like, that's what you get, Randy, but that's not necessarily ideal. Actually, no, wait, word. I was thinking for a second Raleigh was looming. We already got Raleigh out.
Now, you didn't wear it on
Polanco's fifth. Who's on deck?
For
the Mariners? You just can't let Polanco get on and get the time when to play. We got Luke Raley on deck. I mean, I'm chilling. Let's go, Leaf. Come on.
No fear whatsoever of really getting hit in the elbow.
And I'll do my post game. I'll set my post game up after this. Love you guys, chat. Gonna pick you back up after this half inning.
And if you wear it, you're not looked at as
my stomach's fucking caving in, dude. I'm so hungry.
The biggest guys, the toughest guys. Yeah. And I remember when the helmet first came into being.
Ooh!
You kind of mocked
I think Barry Bonds, when I look back, was kind of the first guy that you remember. He had full armor on that front arm where he could just hang out on the plate.
This pitch. Change is looking good, chat. Though the changeup hasn't so much been his issue. The fastball's been what's getting hit, but, you know, it's all part of it. It's all wood for the fire, you know.
1-2 on Polanco, runner on first, one man out.
A consistent drizzle at the stadium, but this ain't gonna get us in a delay. Yo, what the fuck? Moore just sent me a tweet from John Boy. Plouffe the fucking Twins ball boy right now. The fuck out of here, dude. Yo, he's such a dog. I love this motherfucker. Plouffe's a good-looking guy, man. Nice pitch, Weave. Fastball, too. Let's go. I ain't gonna tell him that because, you know, he fucking knows. But, yo, Plouffe's a fucking beast. He's literally the ball boy for the Twins right now. I don't retweet often on Twitter these days, but that's sick. It's on John Wood Media Twitter. I just retweeted myself if you want to see it. There might be some people in here be like, I think everybody knows who Turk Plouffe is these days. But yo, if you don't watch baseball today, you really should. It's every day. JM Baseball Channel. Chris Rose, Trevor Plouffe. It's freaking awesome. And I produce it. Yes, indeed. Plouffe's a dog. Anyways, very nice to see Weaver strike out Polanco there on that fastball. Sitting right around 95. I'm trying to remember, what was Weaver getting up to 97 pre-IL? Because remember the whole thing to begin the season, this is very much the norm for a lot of guys. His velo was down early on. But, like, he wasn't worried about it. Yanks weren't worried about it. I know it got back up to, like, at least 95. And that's where he's at right now. Was he hitting 97, Chet, before the IL? I'm just wondering. Dan playing for the pink team. Are you talking about the JM softball team, the ball numbers? Did I just hear Revenge of the Sith music? If you were talking about the Rebels music, yeah, no, we heard that. I don't know if I heard Revenge of the Sith. Nice, dude! That's good shit, chat. That's really, really good shit. Look at Loaz's Savant page. Oh, I have no interest, Chris, but your point has been taken. Trust me, I know. No, that's some nasty shit. I almost want to post that. But I'm not going to. I don't want to fucking go crazy. Damn, what happened to your jazz shades? I don't know. I did. Remember when I rearranged? I've been missing a lot of things since then. Hey, Nick T with $2 super chat. My man. No better thing than Yanks Ash stream post work. My guy. I appreciate you so much, dude. Hell yeah. And yo, you're chilling now too. Yanks got a 9-6 lead. Should be sitting pretty. All done with your shit. Hell yeah, dude. That's a vibe. That's the best, man. I remember back when I used to work at like the deli at White Oak Market in Seaside. That's my first job for 6 years. And me and my boys, we'd end up always taking pictures of ourselves like on Snapchat and be like posting our stories like before going to work. Like we're so fucking miserable and tired. It'd be like 6 a.m. shifts and like take a picture of ourselves and be like, at some point you will be home. And like we just look like we want to die in the picture. And then after the shift ends, we take a picture all happy and be like, you're happy to be home. All is well. That's one of the best feelings, bro. Like when you fucking... And there's something to be said for it, man. And not to turn your whole super chat into like a, speech. But I think about this a lot. And just pretty cliche stuff. But people aren't fooling around when they say that the human body is meant to go uphill, Like, a hard day, and by hard I mean fucking like, going to the office, doing my job, watching baseball, so I know it's all relative, like, but more so the idea of like, put it like this. This Saturday a couple weeks ago, I consider myself like I was grinding the past week, and it was a great week. I had great days. And then because of that, because it was like, doing my thing, grinding, whatever, I was like, I'm going to kick back and sleep in on Saturday and really like relax. Saturday was the worst fucking day. I felt like shit. Like there was no fulfillment within myself. So again, not to turn the whole thing into a fucking thing, but there's something about coming home from work that is just the best feeling of all time. Like it's better. The coming home from work to chill is better than a total day off to chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Appreciate it though, brother. I think I'm gonna start working up on a pregame chat, or excuse me, postgame, as we speak. Frank. I'm gonna pull you guys up while I do this. What are we thinking? Are we thinking a split screen? Hey, Luke with a $5 super chat, my man. Wait, hold on. Let me address this really quick from Chris. Do I only support the metric they support your narrative? No, that's not what I'm doing here. Although, since you mentioned that, sometimes yes. Not as much anymore. But why do you say that? I'm in agreement with you. I imagine Loazio's Savant page is ass, right? I'm like, I kind of like know what we're getting into here. Like, Loazio's been bad. Anyways, Luke with a $5 super chat. My man, I appreciate you, Luke. Says, quote, those videos you send me are so great. I fall asleep, miss the games, and when I wake up, I can watch them with breakfast. My mom who loves you. Yo, let's go. Hello, Mrs. Groundwalker. My pleasure. That's awesome, Luke. I love that. Thank you so much, dude. You're my guy. You're my guy, dude. Thank you. Also, yo, shout out, first things first, shout out Morgan, moderating forever now. Shout out Luna, been moderating for a while now, too. Couldn't be doing this without them. And also, Intern Tim, we now have timestamps on the watch parties after the, Alright, Chris, I'll look at his fucking Savant page, dude. It's gonna be blue as hell.
With the owner of the Yankees, George Steinbrenner,
and if something surprises me, I will tell you. You know what we'll do? I'm going to take a blind screenshot of the page, and we're all going to look at it together. I'm covering the screen so I don't see it myself. We are all going to look at this together. So we can all fucking tickle Chris's amusement. I imagine it's all blue, Chris. Oh, wow.
Jim Beattie is
Hey,
the
now.
last Yankee starter
I mean,
for a cocktail hour that might be
is this
the
Loizaga
last
fastball
Yankee
velo?
starter
Damn, I'm surprised.
to pitch a complete game in the World Series.
No, 96.6, okay. But let's see. Outside of
Game
that,
5 against
chase
the
rate
Dodgers.
good. Exit velocity is low.
He did not
You know
score.
what?
Just want to leave on a good note there.
Call me a sucker, chat, but hey, Chris. Tremendous work, my friend. Loiza's fucking good, chat. That is actually kind of interesting. That is interesting. And I want to emphasize, Chris, I was assuming you were just telling me that Loiza's Savant page was awful. So that's why I was like, what do I need to look at it for? Like, I know it's bad.
His 137th pitch.
Now, does this change anything from what we've seen? No. But if I'm like, of the mindset of, oh, I'm kind of giving up and done with Loizaga,
Games in the World Series, you're not allowed to throw 137 pitches.
does this reduce that by 5% in hopes of the future him being better?
So
It does. It does. That's what these shits are for. So, hey, good call, man. Good call. Oh, you're going to be sorry, Chris. You just fucking owned, actually. Anyways, need a badass Jazz photo for the postgame. I'm down with that. Tommy's saying his arm angle is lower than compared to 2021, 52 down to 45. Interesting.
Your follow
Yeah,
through
look at
with
this
the
2021
shiny
Savant.
jacket underneath as your sleeve.
Since you mentioned it. Oh, my God.
Remember that in all
I
the
was just
baseball
fucking-
pictures.
I mean, we know. Loizaga in 21 was insane. But I'll post up so you guys can see, too. I mean, I'm sure there's some tweaks we made, like, I mean, obviously.
There it is.
But here's his 2021 I'm going to
Get
pull
a
up.
complete game in the World Series now.
So that's, I mean, off the charts,
with
right?
Blake Snell,
Insane.
What was he pitching?
Extension significantly reduced. Is that what you're referring to, Tommy?
An incredible game of the World Series got taken out.
I took from this that the metrics mean nothing. Oh, really, Chris? Interesting. Okay, I mean,
When he was with Tampa Bay.
who's Judge?
I think you'd have to have like
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
80,
But no, I mean,
90 pitches, big lead.
it's not as bad as I would have thought.
Managers would still get twitchy.
And you kind of have to be somewhat hopeful because you know the Yankees are going to keep running him out there at times. But no matter what, doesn't change anything. Like, we need to get relievers for sure. Dan, what are your predictions for the Cubs series? 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Yeah, how bad it goes. 2021 Loizaga is fucking nuts. But yeah, I'm going to get a picture of Jazz for the postgame picture, I think. If I can do a little split with Cam, that'd be sick. Although I already immediately found a sick fucking Jazz picture. I'm going to show you guys. The 1-2 on Judge. Swing and a miss. Safe. Jason still in base. Attaboy. How did Jason get on, by the way? Oh, shit, my bad. Let me put the Yanks lineup up.
Really starting to become a player out here.
Yeah, word. Starting to become a player.
Issues once in a while, but you know when his speed is showing up.
He walked, word. Walked him still in base. How bad it, man. And there's no issues on defense. Knock on wood. Fuck you. Challenge this. Scene cuts to me mooning the camera. Anyways, let me show you the Jazz picture.
It looks like he's starting to come up, so I don't know that it is.
This might just be the main one. Maybe I'll try to split it with Cam, but I think I might just roll with this. This is badass. What do you think, Chad? I didn't actually look at the replay. Let's see. What do you guys think? Out? Don't take my word for it. Obviously, I was just being a punk. I didn't see the replay. Oh, he's safe. What the hell? They ain't overturning this. That's a cool angle. It's a cool pick, though. And yo, credit to you know a picture's good when I'm giving credit to the photographer. Just kidding. Jim McIsaac. Very nice. But also, I have a subscription. So should I have the one chat? Should I download it? Yeah, Colin Field is safe. They're gonna stay with it. Let's see. Here's the replay. He's out, I
That
think.
angle right there. Looks like they got him.
I'm not stressing it too much. Hey, Cal Raleigh's a dog.
You know what kind of foolish he is? He starts to pop up before he hits the base.
Yeah, get that foot down, dog. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're going with that Jazz picture. That's badass.
Here we go.
Is your heart filled with pain?
After review, the call on the field has overturned the run. Seattle retains the challenge.
All right. That strike him out, throw him out? All right, inning over. All right, D. Will time? Yeah, I like that photo. We'll go with that. All right, 3 more outs, Chad. And let's wrap this shit up. Let's do it. I assume Williams coming in. Did we see him warming up? Oh, he definitely is. So I'm not going to worry about it. I really like this picture, actually. It's pretty fucking sick. Yes, yes, yes. What's everybody doing after the game tonight, chat? We chilling? Just passing out? Need some dinner? You know, I got my wings coming. They're coming in like 15, 20 minutes, so it's pretty good timing. What's the score here? We got a 9-6 game. If all goes well and the Yanks hold on, we would improve to, let's go, back to 10 games over 500. If we hold on, of course. Mariners would fall to 48 and 44. Cam Schlittler would get his first big league win, of course. Badass. Good old 1-0. Nothing like it. Losing pitcher would be Evans. I believe, does he fall to 4 and 5 now, I believe? No. 3 and 3 is what he falls to. Alright, so here's where we're at right now. I'm going to add some more color to this. We'll up the saturation a little bit. Make it a little more vibrant, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Yes. Precisely. Okie doke. 7-9 post. If all holds up, I am subject to edits, of course. And I'm talking in first person of the post game if it were a human or of any sort of being. Shit. There we go. Here's our post-game chat. If all holds. Everything look right? There's an error on it. It's on you guys because I'm showing you. You're to correct me, as you always do.
Here's a look at the Yankees' upcoming schedule. Brought to you by Dietz and Watson. One more game.
Alrighty. How we looking?
Teams and it's back on tomorrow, 7:05 first pitch. And then the Cubs.
Yo, I seen the picture.
Finish the first half of the season.
Devin was our postseason closer. Should be. Well, Jahar, this is what I do all the time. I kind of got to do this. Only times I won't. Oh, is that what you said, Dan Show? If it's like a one-run game, this is a game that, like, if this shit gets fucking blown, like, there are cases where I would blame myself. Not in this. Like, we have a 3-run lead. Devin was in, like, we fucking win. Let's go. And we got 7-8-9. Come on, let's go, chat. Gotta use Photoshop for that? Yep. Worst feelings to change the post-game. Knock on wood. If it results in, like, if it's, like, a game-changing, yeah. Oh, the worst is, like, when I already have it up on Instagram with, like, a slideshow of all the videos and whatnot ready to go, and then it's, like, like, this were to become a 7-9 game, and that's that. It's like, all right, now you're just being a fucking nuisance. Yeah, let's go, Williams. Chat, it's been an absolute pleasure tonight, by the way. This has been a blast. Love you guys to death, for real. And reminder, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Please do, really quick. It does help out a lot. And yeah, if all goes well here, we'll have highlights coming out tonight, probably within 45 minutes-ish of the last pitch. We'll be here tomorrow for Game 3, the series finale, which should be the Yankees going for a sweep. Let's see how this ninth inning goes, Joe. 1-2 count on Canzone.
The 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Nasty changeup. Way to be. One dead.
One away. And the Yankees return to Prime Wednesday, July 23rd to take on the Blue Jays. Don't miss a minute of the Yankees beginning at 6:30 only on Prime.
Can't believe Dan is about to snub Cam. Yeah, well, Cam got his own post. I post about Cam a lot.
Start to even out.
And I don't really like doing starters on the post game. And the Jazz pitcher is so sick.
So there's Mastroboni. Williamson was 1 for 3.
Yo, Superman comes out tomorrow. I ain't gonna be seeing it tomorrow, but I'll be seeing that this weekend. Oh. Are these Cubs games prime time? I'm surprised not one of these. I mean, that's fine by me. So Friday, 7 o'clock, of course, that's on Yes. The whole weekend's on Yes. Saturday, standard 1 o'clock start. Sunday, standard 1:35 start. Very nice. So yeah, I'll probably see Superman after one of those two games, which the reviews are fantastic. Fantastic. Wait a second.
I was thinking the same thing. You don't
Yo, Levi, credit to you, bro. Somebody just tweeted me this. I didn't catch this. But, somebody just tweeted me and said, did I hear them play Battle of Heroes in the stadium? And that is an episode 3 track. That's, of course, Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
Been much better since he decided to call the game himself.
That's badass, so they're doing that. Oh, man.
Doesn't have to shake
that,
the catcher.
That would be sick.
To throw, committed to that pitch.
Better than the fucking like, oh yeah, they're playing. That's just crap. Nice fastball, dude. Popped him up. Left center field. One more out, chat. One more out.
Dominguez puts it away. One more out to go. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
I'm glad you got that in, Michael. We do have 2 outs in the ninth. You know?
People would have disseminated.
Yeah, I think so.
There's Cole Young. His first big league home run in the 7th off Loizaga. And he takes a strike. 2 home runs for that guy.
Still working on the swing out there.
Who does that remind you of?
This clown that used to stay in that right field.
Right behind him, yeah. 1-1.
I got everything ready to go. Oh, chat. I fucking love you guys. You know that? Dan, Yankee game should not be on Prime Video. Yeah, my dad always gets pissed about it. For me, I watch MLB TV, so it doesn't really make a difference anyways. 1-2 count. Total more than 15 for the score? It's 15 exactly. Yeah, they ain't gonna trade Cam. Hell no. Let's go, chat. One more out, one more strike. Bang! Yankees win. Another really, really good game. Breath of fresh air, outside of what Loizaga did, but, yo, you know, shit happens. We'll see what happens with the bullpen. Has to be addressed. But, yo, forget all that for now. Offense continues to hit. Cam Schlittler, badass debut. Very promising stuff. Jazz Chisholm Jr., 2 homers, 17 now on the season. Yankees back to 10 games over 500. They clinch a series victory over the Mariners. We'll go for the sweep tomorrow, yo. Rough pitching matchup-ish. We got Stroman versus Brian Wu, so, you know, work cut out for us, as I say. But, yo, I love you guys to death. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's try to get the sweep. All-Star break on Monday, so we got, series finale against Seattle tomorrow. We got the Cubs on Friday. We'll be live tomorrow on Friday, going back home on Saturday, and then All-Star break on Monday. Fuck you, Steve. Love you, dude. Appreciate you guys so much. Shout out Morgan. Shout out Luna. Shout out my guy Tim. And yeah, yo. Love you guys to death. See you tomorrow. Highlights will be up soon. Another good win. Back 10 games over 500. Let's go, Yanks. Oh, Steve. Don't fucking tell me twice, brother. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Let's go, Yanks.